slappers, the self-soilers, the hominy ushers. Even if you are not ready for the day, it cannot always be night.
Sir, flex I do work. Work 6 up like Mike. He's out of sight. Whoa, you got me pipe. You man like Ike. 6 up the spot. Into the night. Yeah, I'm shaking the drop. I'm still up on top. I've been had the bop.
I just noticed you had a
changed yesterday, bro. America changed yesterday. Okay, get down with it. Get down
Is that
with
why
it.
you're wearing a cowboy hat?
Yeah. I'm Jake / America.
Oh, I don't have any fucking film left.
I'm the trampler of garden gnomes, motherfucker.
Ew. Don't kill the gnomes. Why would you do that?
Who do you think is the garden gnome?
Who?
Who do we know that looks like a garden gnome?
You?
No, it'd be Luke.
Oh, I knew that would offend you if I said you. I like it.
It didn't offend me. It's like if someone bought a garden.
Yeah, why are you being mean to Luke? Luke said you were being mean
last
night.
Gnome of me.
I had a text. You don't look like a gnome, Jake. I had a text that said you were being a big old meanie last night.
Well,
why was that?
I brought forth accusations that someone I know has brought forth, and I just saw that this dude, I like Chad a lot, but he's giving off midget energy.
I said that first.
What did I just say? What did I
just
say?
Said that first, and I don't think you should.
You said that first, but you didn't say it to his face.
Question.
You didn't say it to his face.
No, I asked Luke. I'm not going to ask Chad if he's a midget.
I did. I told him he was like 5'3". He was like, "Nah, I'm like 5'5" or whatever."
That's still kind of small. That's smaller than me.
Like it looks like you're like I know Dad.
I don't think he looks like it at all. I think he sounds like he has
Shut up for a second. I know Dad.
He has a midget laugh.
Dude, that motherfucker, like Dad had him lifting at like 9 years old. His growth plates had no shot. No shot in hell.
That's true.
I don't know. That's what I think.
You just made that up?
Yeah. Like Walt Pap style.
You're fucked up.
Fuck you.
I realized I had that whole conversation of ours just now on the voice chat for the PlayStation. So
oh, that's good.
Yeah, whatever.
Dude, I found a better golf game.
What's that mean? Like you found a cool video game for golf?
Yeah.
What is it?
The EA Sports version of it. It's called like Masters.
Really?
Road to the Masters on PS5.
Really?
The EA pass, it's free. It's better than 2K.
Oh, 2K stinks.
Dude, this
We're about to start playing golf.
Like, this actually like allows you to have like a story mode. It's legit.
Oh, was Jake?
I love story modes. I love
Jake, were you drunk last night? Because you sent Kane a weird message. You should. He should make.
Oh no! I was really confused because do you know that you're like CEO or whatever? You know, he when he gets into a difficult spot, he just plays a clip that he has like ready to make fun of that person so that he doesn't have to retort. You know,
that's a good
one. And the whole point of being a producer is driving the show, you know, and but you're so fucking good at
me. I would not agree.
No, I don't agree. That's why I said it sarcastically. Shut the fuck up. I got a cowboy hat on.
Fair enough.
So what I was
Yeah,
saying,
you have nothing to say, you fucking asshole. So shut up.
no. Luke's the asshole.
That why he's
Dude,
not here because of you?
Probably.
You
100%. Probably, which equates to 76.79%.
Yeah. What else?
Dude, I just fucking told them how dumb they are for supporting Trump.
Why?
And
They're allowed to support anyone they want. I have to get
it's hilarious. It's like they're anti-war. I'm like, yo, Jimmy Carter just died. What'd you think of Jimmy Carter?
I have to get my sig.
Shitty president. What do you want to hear from me, folks? Is anybody watching this? I don't even know. Is anybody watching this? Kane, what was the drunk? All right, so this is what happened. They showed that shitty video of you live with Sneaks, and when Sneaks totally fucking owned you, and I was real high, not drunk, just real high, and I was like, "Oh, this shit live right now," and that was last night. So your shit wasn't live, so I texted you.
Jakey. Why'd you stop talking? That was weird.
Chat,
Florida. I was Florida.
The chat, dude. He told me. You
want to hear nothing from you, Jake. Nothing. Except for how Florida was.
Dude, Florida was 70 degrees, windy, and
windy?
And like everyone there that was from Florida. I saw a girl wearing earmuffs. All right.
Really?
It was 60 degrees out. She was wearing earmuffs.
Get out of town. Because they're cold because it's always warm there, probably, right?
Well, yeah, but also what I realized is if it's humid and it's cold, it's going to make it colder. Just like I because you think humidity, heat. You don't think humidity
makes it cold. Humidity does make things colder, though. If it's cold and it's humid, that makes it even colder.
I mean, I was down there. It was 70 degrees. It was
70 degrees.
/ partly cloudy for the 4 days I was down there. And I wore a t-shirt and a basketball jersey.
Okay.
And I was comfortable. At night, it gets a little nippy. It gets a little nippy.
Okay.
All right. So I throw on,
what?
A sweatshirt or a hoodie.
Cowboy threw on the old cowboy hat and just walked on out of that bar.
I didn't bring the cowboy hat down there, bro.
I got this cowboy hat there. I bet you got that there.
No. Do you want to know where I got this?
Not really.
All right. Well, my dad sent it to me.
Imagine you have a terrible father and he sent you a cowboy hat.
Yeah, I know. All right. How about this? I received this hat.
That's so
in
offensive.
A box
and what?
I am working for Dunmore, right?
Wait, what did he send with it?
He sent a note, and I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
And so I'm working for Dunmore. This is before I decided to go,
rogue.
Go rogue.
Join the dark side with us.
And so I ended up with this hat and a note that said, "Now you could cut grass in style."
Oh,
fuck you, Dad.
Wow.
Who the fuck are you?
Dude, he was up in the air flying a fucking plane and he sent that too. Pussy. He's looking down on people like you. That's fucked up, Jake. Does he know you work for GVE now, though? doesn't.
No, yeah, he totally knows that I work for GVE. Yeah, totally.
I'm sure he watches.
No, I actually put together I have a meeting with Chris Chermak to work at ADP. And
we have to make a video about funeral
international flights because he didn't believe me that like they were sanctioned for international flights.
Get out of town.
They totally are.
We have to make a video about funeral homes. Someone from the radio station reached out, so that's our next job.
Who from the radio station?
Maria Perron.
Okay, so she's a new.
I don't know, Jake. I don't care. She's reaching out. We don't need to attack her.
No. I'm not attacking her.
Attack.
Is she an AE? That's all I'm asking.
I don't know.
Is she an account executive?
Probably.
Yeah. So she's trying to get something for her client. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Whatever. Who is it?
It's a funeral home, so I don't know.
Where is the logo?
Revealed. Silk Road guy. He was freed. Big news. That is big news. I watched a lot of docs on that guy. That whole fucking scheme that he tried to set up. He got himself in thick with the
Silk Road,
the big buffy whites in this country.
Well, the TikTok.
What? Yeah, TikTok died and resurrected. That was cool.
Yeah.
You all right, Dad?
Almost. The TikTok guy was there for the Chinese ambassador of TikTok.
Oh yeah. TikTok, not dead.
No, like what's normally reserved for governors. You know
what? I would rather the TikTok guy be.
Oh, hey, what's up, bro?
What's up?
I would rather. That was weird.
Gee,
I would rather.
Speaking of Dunmore, are you Dunmore?
How do you want your buck done? Dunmore.
Oh, now you guys are cutting in and out.
Is there something about Manuka that like I have to fucking make up
Manuka
right
was
now?
Awesome, Jake. No one makes fun of Manuka because
no one makes fun of Manuka except you guys. Fucking
see,
you were like you put up a wall like East Berlin and West Berlin against Scranton. We're our own shit. We're Manuka. All
you can say the same thing about Dunmore.
The fuck are you talking about? You can't.
What is Dunmore?
From Dunmore,
like part of Scranton.
Yeah, that's right. That was the high school you thought Jake went to.
It's not a borough. It's not a borough. It's a.
Where Jake got fired for cutting his mom's grass.
Yeah, it totally did.
Oh yeah, stealing a company equipment.
Others. Yeah, like no.
Well, imagine if he took the company truck and went and cut his own trees. What would you do? Would you fire his ass?
What if
Jake,
I did a
good
job?
But what if he did a good job and he did a good job at his mom's friend's house?
What if I got you like
if you give me a good cut, then you're
fine. I did.
No one
knows. I don't care
if
you do a good job or not. It's not my job. It's you doing a buzzy. So just give me a cut and we're good.
Is that what it's called?
Oh man.
Yeah, when you use company equipment to go do your own job.
Does your chair go higher? You should put your
nah, dude. My chair's stiff as fucking.
Down at me.
Why would he say that? Jake, obviously, third person
You're
here.
Such a little bitch. What are you, an Alex Xenophon? A fucking.
Don't make fun of Alex Xenophon.
Jesus Christ! You got
Jake. How long did it take for? How long did it take for that windburn to go away? I fucking hate windy Florida. I don't know why that made me laugh.
No,
that got snow today.
70
no, your own joke made you laugh. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I admit it. Oh man, I missed the show.
In the chat. If Luke wants to come on the show, I mean, he looks like Danny Bonaducci's fucking retarded cousin. Like,
is that a Scranton guy or a Dunmore
No, Danny Bonaducci. Go ahead and Google him.
All right.
Danny, you don't know who Danny Bonaducci is? He was on the
he just
what was that show, that reality show he was on?
Like, I'll claim Danny Bonaducci for Scranton.
You are Danny Bonaducci, kid. You kind of are Danny Bonaducci.
It's a good name.
It is a great. He was in the Partridge Family, I believe.
Yeah, he's like this Ron Howard.
Yeah, he's a mix of Ron Howard and Vince Vaughn.
Fucking like.
Oh, okay.
Like Gimli with red hair.
We got it, Jake. We got it.
I mean, there's other things I could say about him.
All right, we'll save it.
Save it. This is
John, I want to hear about this hot
Yo,
or not thing.
Montante, shut the fuck up. You're a tiny little man.
He's not tiny.
Yes, he is. I saw a picture of him. He's so fucking tiny.
What about hot or not?
First of all, congratulations on getting to 2 episodes.
Vibes like fucking the other dude.
Why is it such a thing that I don't
give a shit about Beanbag Ron right now. I really don't. What do you have going on, Beanbag? Let's go. Go ahead.
I was just asking John about what he's got on.
Yeah.
Hot or not?
Hot or not? Tommy Quinlan, the America's Next Big Show. So hot right now.
Yeah.
No, you're just gay.
I didn't.
Like, you haven't told Carm
It's
you're
true.
gay yet. That's just it.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not, dude. I'm trying to prove it.
You just have to like tell Carm, like, hey, I like his asshole as much
You
as
say
I
that.
as I
You
like
meta.
your vagina.
That's so fucked up.
But I was gonna say, John, your odds on
it's
getting to
true,
episode
though.
2 plus 600, and you fucking beat the odds. So
I don't
congratulations.
understand why that's such a thing. Why I
don't know.
do episode 2s.
I think
Yo,
Stern just kind of broke my brain.
You do me a
Or no,
favor,
it kind of
Johnny.
made my
Stern.
assumption. What?
Stern
Johnny,
was
do me a favor, brother. Do me
Sorry.
a favor. Get me out of here. Bring Kane in. All right? I don't want to be here anymore. I'm unbearable.
All right. Well, Kane's
Bring
not
Kane
here.
in.
You
Are
are.
you taking yourself out? Hold on, Jake.
No. I'm gonna allow.
By the way, I'm glad that hat got sent to you, Sonny boy.
Daddy, Papa,
It's me, son.
Papa, Papa.
Beanbag Ron's been posing as your dad for the last year.
I didn't want this to
That's funny
be
shit.
how it is,
That's
but I
funny
thought
Funny
you,
shit, man.
I wouldn't put
Yeah.
that past some people in this world that they're sending you cowboy hats acting as your dad.
it's actually nice.
My name, by
Good
the
look
way,
for you, not gonna lie.
If you want to reach me on better than
What?
2K24, whatever you guys play on. I'm Buttermilk Bradley, all right? What do I go by?
Is there new? So there's
Why
a new
didn't
golf
you
game
make
better
your
than
name?
2K?
Why didn't you make your name today, Buttermilk Bradley? You made it Jake America.
Jake / America.
Like, shut up.
Are you Jake
But
or are
what's
you
more
America?
important? Jake is more important.
May I call you
Trampler-
America? I'm sorry.
Trampler of the Guarded Gnomes, because Jake's eternal war against Luke is all that matters to him.
Well, why is there a war?
No one cares.
Yeah, shit. I don't know why I asked that. You know
No
who I
one cares
miss?
about your war with Luke. Luke will beat you.
Luke will be me?
Here we go.
What?
Were you guys both in the Twitter Spaces on Sunday?
What is the entire thing? Luke fucking showing clips that he made versus me?
Well, possibly. I don't know. I wasn't in it. That's why I was asking you.
I mean,
yeah.
he doesn't talk anything funny. He makes some shit that's funny, but like,
He does.
hey,
Well, I
at a
think Luke was
certain
on last
point,
time I was
baby,
on.
at a certain point, Dad, you know,
Yeah, I don't know why Luke isn't here. It's probably because of Jake.
at a certain point, Dad, right? Like you taught me.
Yeah, it is your
enough.
fault being bad.
Enough is enough.
As his
Son, I wish I was around more. Look at you.
I'm growing up, Poppy. I'm growing up.
Did you go skiing lately, Jake?
I did.
Where's that windburn from Florida? Yeah, I brought it back.
No. I brought back this cluster of zits that I just.
Oh,
let.
really?
Gale force Florida winds. Yeah, no, that thing is
No.
reoccurring.
No, this thing's like legit.
Maybe that's more medical than you think, Jake.
Nah,
Imagine it was
No.
like food or something.
I'm chinning too many dirty bitches. All right.
Oh, you got the clap from chinning?
Oh,
Ew.
ew, Jake has a clap on his chin. Chinny chin chin.
It's like
Chin herpes.
Clappy clap clap.
Chin from the
Dude, the clap
from my chinny chin.
The third
get
grade. I
the-
thought that was gay.
the clap was like the biggest fear in high school. And now looking back, it's like you just take some antibiotics and you're fine, I think.
Yeah, that's apparent. Yeah, they lie to you about
Fucking
some of those.
chin 'em,
Scare
and
you
then I
straight
go
about
like
it.
this. You're welcome, man.
I was more scared about the clap than getting someone pregnant.
Ew, Jake,
Oh,
girl.
hard cock.
No, getting someone pregnant.
Oh no, I have a good profile going. you know.
Ew. What does that mean?
In third grade, I thought it was gay.
I was on back pages and the government had to come in and change shit.
Whoa. You're revealing.
I was on back pages. I was making money.
Dude, Backpage, I think was strictly
And then
for
they came in and they
prostitutes
shut
and
that
drugs.
shit down.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Jeffrey
Jake
Epstein
knows all
was still
about it.
alive and then he died.
Where do you think Jake got that pimple from?
Honestly, come on.
Backpage.
Oh, he was fucking, yeah.
Think.
He was chinning some axe wound.
I was just chinning. I was chinning some. It was an axe wound. It
Dude,
was.
it's dripping.
It was disgusting. It was.
Jake,
like,
you would be perfect for like improv or
Jake
something.
is a big prostitute.
It was like like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but with a chin.
Oh,
Did you ever
God.
see a razor blade in the pussy?
You ever pop the cherry with the chin?
This is how this happens.
That is
Oh, man.
so
That's so gross.
disgusting.
Let's go back to windy Florida.
I wish Jay was here.
Oh, man. Jay's been itching to get back, I can tell.
Oh, I know.
That
Oh,
call that he had into the show the other day, that was...
Oh,
that
he
was
did. I didn't know he called. What show?
It was like a few weeks ago now. Kirk
Yeah.
was like,
Called into the main
you know what, Jay? Why don't you get down here and I'll fucking beat your ass? And then he just never
Who
responded.
said that?
Kirk.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't hear?
him Sneaks the other day. He's like, I wish you actually killed Jay that time you jumped him out.
Yeah. He ended up by being like, yeah, he's a fucking worthless piece of shit. His parents are on drugs. But he's all right.
Talking about it because
I love Jay
we're
calls.
giving away the like reveal.
I listened to the show.
Jay is dead.
I
No,
didn't
John
listen
listens.
to
He
all
just forgets.
All of today's show. I've been off.
Oh, yeah. Me too,
Getting
man.
anxiety
Great show
sometimes.
today.
I'm so sad. That's why there hasn't been a meeting of the minds in a while. It's just like I just get so sick of everybody.
Yeah, your boy.
I
Luke,
don't blame you
your
at
boy
all.
Luke
I'm in there right now.
fucking called you up for
Yeah.
it. Oh no, I think it's just when I'm
Don't
not
blame
available.
Luke, Jake.
Not
You don't have to
gonna
bring
do
Luke into this.
Honestly, no, Luke. Well,
Jake
he's
sweats Luke
the
hard.
CEO, isn't he? He's the CEO,
It's
isn't he?
because of that. It's because Luke is the CEO.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. Why?
CEO
Yeah.
of your network, Jake?
I don't have a network. I don't know what you're talking about.
CEO of what?
He's a
Oh, by the
he's
way.
CEO of Griff Vegas.
I use I heard the word emeritus.
He gave me stickers for Griff Vegas, and
I did. I
Luke's
have
the CEO.
Well, Luke
Did
lives in
Jake-
West Virginia. How would I give them to Luke?
Whoa, what was that?
Yeah, you don't have to freak out. And you got
What was
stickers.
that?
That's
No,
actually
John,
better.
what did you just whip out there?
Oh, the Griff Vegas stickers.
Oh, I thought it was like a bag of fucking blow or something.
I wish. That'd be a huge bag. I'd be different on this show.
Oh,
right
Yo,
now.
Manners,
I'd be a different bag.
Manners, I want to talk to you.
Yeah, I'd be a much
That is in the
different-
chat.
beat some fucking sense into you, you fat fucking thumb. of a
Embarrassing
human
show.
being. I want you to fucking
Yes,
listen
sir.
to me.
I sent Manners.
You don't know who you think you are, but you think you're important. You are not. Kirk is important. You are not.
Ass talking out my
You are
ass.
not
You ain't shit
important.
with a bitch with a badge.
No. When you're talking about taking over fucking other people's shit and trying to curate it, I wonder what gives you
Shut up.
fucking acumen to do that. Is it the fact that you call
John, could you please remove that
Quidditch
comment?
game? I go call a fucking cricket/Quidditch game. If I'm given the fucking names and lists, it's the same
Let's go.
thing as the Fonz, you fucking pussy. Get on
Why
here.
you should-
You
why you
Is
should
Jake really full time GVE? Like you pay him like that?
have-
No shit. And he's not even the CEO.
no.
That's sorry.
Jake is just awful. Just a massive retard.
Never heard that before.
Here's I
Manners.
can't find my glasses.
Manners is right.
Is that actually Manners?
Does it matter?
Oh, I want to know why you took a shot at fucking the Fonz. You fucking asshole. Don't be doing that.
I didn't take a shot at the Fonz. I said,
Jake, the Raptors
Fonz,
coming. The
great.
Raptors coming for you, buddy.
Okay, so you're gonna
They got
take,
one of these stickers.
you're gonna take what I created and turn it against me?
You think you created the Fonz?
No.
Is he doing like 8-hour days? What are we talking
I created the reckoning.
He's doing one job.
What is it?
And when you now have a second job.
You guys got a meeting tomorrow?
We do have a meeting tomorrow.
Check this out. Oh, it's gonna make my fucking head red.
Have you guys been like interacting in person a lot?
Our two customers so far are daycare and a funeral home.
Whatever, dude.
Hey, they came to us.
Kane,
fire.
That was a good joke.
Jake has her.
Keep them coming, brother. Yo, put that up. Put that up.
Jake,
It's
we already
fucking
said that joke.
hilarious.
Don't have to.
It's so hilarious. Make sure everybody knows.
What are you doing, physical comedy?
All right, I'm gonna go eat. I might be back, but
Yeah, it's better than whatever you do. You stare into his face. And
no, I'm
like,
Jake's dad.
Oh, what's up, you fucking motherfucker?
I had my finger on the X
Look at your
too.
titties. Look at your
My
fat
finger
titties.
on the
It
X.
look great.
Look at your fat titties. They look great. If only
They
they were
look great.
supported. If only they were supported.
Be nice to him. He just drank a cup of shit.
I haven't done the show
Jake
yet.
looked like he almost served.
Yeah, me and
When you
Justin
take
figured out that
this,
problem
what
today,
if
Manners.
one
You useless piece of shit.
So
What?
good. Oh,
We
hey.
figured out the problem for Josh.
Great. Congratulations. I gave you a solution.
It's true.
Who's
How is
Josh?
he able to sign in your account?
I think
John-
that everyone should be able to comment on fucking Jake's daddy's tits. Okay,
Okay.
if they
great.
want to,
Got it,
they
Jake,
can
got it.
fucking
I
do it.
think I look great. If you look this
Dude,
good when you're
I-
almost
Is there?
50,
Is
good
there?
luck.
No. Oh, good luck.
He's so
You're gonna
hot.
walk away
He's so
to your
hot.
porn couch. To
Him
your
in his
fucking,
fun
like,
house, dude. What?
Look, seriously, dude, you live in a porn house. Everything
cool,
is
Jake.
easily
Does.
cleanable.
Jake, you're wearing
Oh.
a cowboy hat and have herpes on your chin. You love porn houses.
So just a
You have
question.
nipple. You have
Jake's in the
rings on
amateur
your
porn
nipples.
house.
You have rings on your nipples.
John, when you're just sitting there for like, just chatting to Jake, do you think, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, obviously
No,
Ron
he
came
doesn't.
in.
No, he doesn't. He
save you,
actually
but-
invites me.
No.
He's like, "Hey, can you start the show with me?" And he's
It's a
like,
good
"I don't
sign.
know."
Jake, I'm going to
Yeah, I
give
can
you a
start
tip.
the show.
Jake, I'm going to give you a tip. He sends a link to like 50 people, hoping that more than you will just turn up. Okay?
Yeah,
Done
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
John's
That's
mastered
fine.
this.
But I show up.
No, he hasn't. He destroyed
I
the
mean,
show.
good press.
He destroyed
There's
the
no
What
such
show?
thing as
This
bad
show?
press.
The
The show's better than
GBE.
ever.
You
No,
look.
it's worse
Dude,
than
where's
ever.
a goddamn poster in your goddamn home? That's not a real home.
I love
You
this
live
show.
in a modular home. There is nothing. You have
That's
tits
cool to
above
live in
your head.
modular homes.
I
Jake.
must admit, it's,
Nothing in your home.
What's
that's
wrong with
a
modular
deco
home?
whatsoever.
Yeah.
My friend owns a
Homes of the
modular home.
future.
company.
It's like
It
dipping.
putting-
almost looks like the Blue family home.
Wait, let
I
him
didn't
talk.
realize you were such a good interior decorator, Jake.
Ah, better than you.
Pretty
What?
good.
Yeah, clearly you put up a
Look,
a
clearly
flag
I'm
of the
better than
This is
country.
a fucking college
You put up
basement.
a flag. Congratulations.
Put
And
up
a drum
flag.
set.
Hey,
He got you there.
Jake, will you play the drums for us?
Other stuff. I also had a cardboard cutout of James Dean. You fucking douche.
Oh wow, current. What a current. what a
The male
current bit
porn
of
star,
pop
James Dean?
culture.
Yeah, that's kind of
Everybody-
another porn
Everybody
thing.
would love James Dean.
I know. I thought that's
behind you.
immediately who I
Take
thought.
away from the fact that you're Menners and behind you is a pair of fucking hard nipples and white.
I would beg to differ. They are not hard.
They're not hard.
No,
Not
no,
hard
look
right
at me.
now.
They're
I
hard.
mean,
The silver part,
Ron
the
is
silver
very
part of the
attractive.
tits above his head.
I
Why
am.
are you so
I'm
obsessed
making.
with my? Why are you so obsessed?
Yeah,
with
what's
my
up with you and his
nipples and my
tits?
breasts?
No, 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 no,
Like,
no, 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 no,
So
no.
weird.
Why are
Weird.
you obsessed with an American-based fucking podcast? How about that?
Because America rules. I'll
Yeah,
answer for
America's
you.
great. You have a flag hanging from your
Why
Do
do
seat.
you
you
want me
run-
to go through
Okay.
my origin
So when
story?
I put this up, I was like, I want an Aussie.
I've never
I
felt more
want
patriotic in my
Australian.
life.
I want someone from Love.
Yeah, Menace, will you go through your origin story for Jake again?
Oh God.
Cheering my goddamn bullshit. All right, that's not what I wanted.
Jake, when are you going to start calling into the show?
Until Menners is gone.
Okay, now we know.
Menners has no association with the show.
All right, fair enough.
Good
I
luck
think
with
people
that,
are happy.
Jake. Good
I think
luck
people
with
are
that,
happy
Jake.
with that answer.
Show's dead anyways. Menners.
You're a
You're-
loser.
you're-
Honestly,
you're like-
just jump on.
you're like-
You're just the worst. The worst.
You're
I
like
mean,
Aziz
I can't tell
Ansari
you
at
how
this
bad
end where it's like,
you are on the show,
please.
Jake.
Craig, whatever, the black dude, Craig Robinson, just fucking steps on his fucking hands, and you go into the fucking abyss. Nobody cares about it. Nobody.
Can't you just like be like? I don't
No,
know.
he can't.
He can't. He can't be anything you try to make
No.
him to be.
John
This is the best we get right here.
Jake, you've made Jay seem like a superstar. That's how bad you are. You
So
made
why is Jay a
vodka.
Time
like,
heals all.
yearn to see vodka. I mean, poor guy had emergency surgery on the weekend. You know, John has just thrown him out on the
I
street.
don't necessarily
Ooh,
like
emergency
about
surgery?
people's personal
Yes.
lives, necessarily their fucking,
What's wrong
medical.
with Jay?
So
Manners,
that
John
might be something
sent
that falls under
Me and
doxing.
Bar-
You fucking Aussie bitch.
Shut up,
You
Jay.
just shut up, Jake, for God's sake.
Okay, let me hear what you have to say.
Honestly, I wish your mum had just drowned you in fucking water when you were a baby.
Same to you. Like, it looks like your mom tried.
He was a child star, Jake.
It looks like
your
your
brain
mom
was
tried.
certainly starved
Yeah,
of
you were
oxygen.
in some fucking Gerber baby bullshit.
Your
Yo, Kane, if
crackpot
you think I'm
mother,
gonna get
your
muted
crackpot
on this
mother
show,
popped you
get the
out.
fuck out of the chat,
Crackpot.
motherfucker. Get the fuck
Apparently,
out
she
of
doesn't know who
this
your
shit.
dad is, Jake.
Motherfucker, get
She told
on
me.
this show and
She
talk to
doesn't know who
me.
your dad is. That's
I know he
You want to
definitely
go
made
on
up.
my
His dad
show
sent him
again?
that hat.
You want to go on my show? You want to thank me? You want to lick my
Here, son,
balls
take
again?
this hat and ride into life.
That's what he wrote down.
Anyway, John, congratulations. You've
Ride
won.
into every battle.
So talk to me about this new collaboration.
What collaboration? What was that?
The
What
network thing.
collaboration?
You and
Me
Menace.
Me and Menners?
Oh no, it's a takeover. It's not a collaboration.
How about Jake
it's not a
thinking that it
takeover.
was Menners was taking over GVE the whole time just because he always gets things wrong?
No,
That
it's
plan
because
that
I
you
think
had, John, that
that's what
couldn't have failed more.
It's working perfect.
Also, what he's doing,
Not
is
the name
still
change.
What's
not
happening?
much
Look what's
better.
happening. Everyone's like,
What he's doing
"Hey,
is
it'd
not
be
much
better
better.
if Jay's
Right?
Look
Like,
at you just, Jake, just yammering away to yourself in the background.
It's unbelievable,
You're so mad, like,
honestly.
you really are just a little fucking ferret, aren't you? Like a little ferret-faced moron.
I say guinea pig. I say guinea pig. I would run around in a
All right, Jake. Yeah,
Hamster
you're
wheel.
like,
Yeah.
so maybe a hamster.
Yep.
Ferrets are
Hamster the gay
fucked
fellas
up.
stick up their ass.
You
You
look-
would love that. wouldn't
You look like a snail that I stepped on.
Don't think I look like a snail. Don't think I
Oh,
look-
he's beating you, Jake. You gotta recover
You
here.
look like a slug I poured salt
Sorry.
on.
No,
Dead man
He's just
walking in
warming
the
up.
right top right
You look
corner.
like a
Dead man
fucking.
walking.
You know what? You look like you. for
Tap,
Rick and
just
Come
Morty,
on,
tap.
spit it out.
dude,
Spit it
dude.
out, dummy.
It was
Finish
like
your sentence.
Mr.
Finish your
Mr.
sentence.
Mincy
you
or
little
whatever.
spastic.
I'll make the dream stick. I'll make the dream. I'll make the Beanbag Ron Network.
Why? How did
How
Ron
is
get
Come
a
on,
shot?
listen, leave my network out of this.
Yeah. Poor
Well,
Ron.
you told me that it was really hard to create a network when someone really believed in you. Who believed in you? Was it Jake's daddy?
Yes. Yep.
How do you
Jake-
start that?
Yeah. Anyway, all I can say is, John, congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You really killed your show.
Yeah, episode 2, hot or not.
You
Hot or
came
not?
on the show,
What do you
man.
think of hot or not getting on the main show or on second episode? That's
You
huge.
you can go.
Did
and
Manners
you
go
can
on?
do a one-on-one
No.
with all your fucking
Menners might be a
fans
guest. We're not gonna have guests.
and just
Just
say,
name time.
"Oh, the producers did a shit job," even though you have
Here
no
we
idea
go.
how to produce a
Here
fucking
we
thing.
go.
I offered somebody a spot on hot or not. They turned it down.
Were they hot or
Now
not?
listen to your cricket show. It's shit.
Savage
Hey, now
burn.
that wasn't
You
nice.
got me.
Wasn't
You got me, Jake. Said my cricket show was shit. You're so clever. So clever.
But I still listen.
Oh, so many people. Oh, so many people
Ow.
fucking know
So
that
you kind
you
of do look
a
Australian right
fucking
now.
cricket show.
You have
No,
herpes
that's-
and
I'm
you
not
have
even gonna do it, dude. Menners, who the fuck do you think you are, bro? Look at you. You look. There's semen. If there was a black light, all right. There's semen everywhere.
That's the scene. That's the scene.
Is
So
there,
there's a
is there
black
anything wrong?
Rent it
Is there
out
anything wrong? Is there
for
anything wrong with
porn.
semen? What's
You
wrong with
rent
semen?
it out for porn. You
Are you
clearly
against
don't
sex
live
now?
there.
Are you against
You
sex?
clearly don't live there. There's no decor. There is no.
It's just
You,
semen.
Jake, you are
thing.
really dying.
There is
Jake,
no. What, buddy?
you're
What,
really
buddy?
dying here. Like you
Oh,
really.
no, I don't know anything. Huh?
Just
Yeah,
turn that.
You were so
Turn that
sad in your
American
life
flag
that
around
Kirk
so it's a
Minihane-
white flag. That's all you
got
need to
so
do.
obsessed with Kirk Minihane because you were so sad in your life that now you think it's a powerful.
I think Menners is generally
and that's
happy right now.
bullshit. All right, dude. So
Right?
fuck yourself.
Menners is happy.
How about that?
I'm
How about
very
Menners?
happy.
Menners. No, you weren't happy when you got divorced.
Was
They
there a
were-
sense of sadness when you get when you
start
got the
listening
network
to
back, Manners?
When you start listening to the show, Menners.
Wait, I'm not going to go through my origin
Then
story.
leave
with
this
Jake
show.
the
Then
retard.
leave this show. I don't give a shit
He doesn't
about
have
you.
to leave.
No,
Leave.
get out.
Nope.
You know, I hate to say it, Jake, but I'm the clout king. Like, you know, I am just like
Wow,
you know,
that's how you follow
a
it
safe,
up. Fuck
a
you.
safe full of
Fuck
clout.
you 1,000 times
Clout Jesus.
over. Fuck you.
The horns. I try to make Menners suffer throughout the whole collaboration, but he made it through.
You
He's a
guys
happy
your
camper.
House of the Purge.
So is vodka allowed back yet or no?
On here?
Yeah.
I think soon, right? I don't know. I
No,
don't
mean-
know.
pussy. What do you? Okay, John. Why don't you fucking ask permission to BA to how you live your life again, you pussy?
I don't. Just to this show.
Vodka
Yeah,
sent us
how
a
about
picture of
that,
him
pussy?
in the hospital, and
How about
John
that,
responded
You're
with
such a pussy.
Yeah,
the wrong
pussy.
text.
Yeah,
That was
pussy.
fucking cruel, dude.
I did. I
Fucking
did.
Pussy.
He was like, "Yep, be over later."
Why don't you do it? Why
Whatever
don't
you
you do
said.
it, you fucking pussy?
I
Is
did
it
do
maybe?
that.
Is
Hey.
it maybe because you have fucking this motherfucker down here, fucking puppeteering
Jake
everything?
historically is not good at pointing.
Anyway, Jake, just wanted to come in and say hi. You're doing a great job destroying the show. Congratulations, Ron. Nice to see you, John.
You've
been great
destroyed
working with you again.
everything. You have destroyed everything.
But I
You're
will
the
just
winners.
say, I will just
Hey,
say, this is an
of
embarrassing show. It's
Australia.
embarrassing,
man.
John. You're embarrassed. Every time you go on with Jake, John, you're embarrassing yourself. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. All right, because I outsmart you. I have better
Okay,
arguments
okay.
than you.
Okay.
Every time you get fucking,
Okay, Mr.
every time,
Okay,
every
Mr.
time you don't
Interior
have something
Decorator.
to say, John did something wrong.
Okay,
Is
ferret
that the way
face.
it goes?
Oh, he's playing. He like crescendoed. He played all the hits right before he
love this.
left. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I'd like to watch that back just with subtitles into Jake and just see like what is that he's actually saying.
Good job, Jake. I guess.
Jake, that was yeah. Listen, he's back.
There's a way to fight Menners, and I guess that's one way. Anyway,
Yeah.
Anywho,
I did respond to
I
Vodka's
mean, why
text
wouldn't
about
you?
being in the hospital with a message that was to somebody else.
yeah, I knew right away too
Yeah, and also didn't notice it
because
was,
I didn't want to. Yeah,
I didn't notice I sent it to that group for hours, like hours.
I hope that Manners doesn't sleep tonight. Or I don't even know.
I mean,
it was night last night for him. I think it's daytime now.
Yeah.
Shout
I
out
hope-
Hoodie.
I
Hoodie
hope
had a
that
little
he,
under
like,
this morning.
I hope that he like.
Oh, really?
likes
That sucks.
spoon
Tough.
like,
He said two.
he
Jake,
don't,
let me
like,
nail
bite
this
his
one. Let me nail this
spoon
one.
while he's
He had-
eating cereal.
Let me just knock it out of the park, Jakey.
Yeah,
He had two cars in front of him, just slam on the brakes. None of them got hit, and then he was the car that got hit. That sucks.
From behind.
and
I don't know.
everybody
No,
wants
in
his
front.
insurance.
Like he slid into somebody.
Wait,
So
He
two
slid
cars ahead of him
car.
slammed on the brakes.
It's his
a
fault.
car that was
His
two cars ahead of
insurance
him,
has to cover two cars.
and then he rear-ended the one that was in between.
Yeah, and neither
Yeah,
of them really got hit. Other
So
than,
yeah, then he's like automatically out at
honestly,
fault.
I don't even know if he rear-ended into the person. I think he veered off and hit something else. 'Cause
no,
he
I think I
fucking
put it
veered
in
off.
reverse and slammed that
He was
shit.
like, "What if there's kids in the car?" And he fucking.
I was
swooped
like,
in and
look
hit
at this thumb looking motherfucker. And I'm
Jake's
like,
talking
and I
about
threw it into reverse and I just hit him and I
Hoodie's a
lied.
good guy. Are you talking about Hoodie?
No,
he's
the
talking about his
person
own
that was
personal.
like a thumb.
Menners is the thumb, I thought, or Kane.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about with the car crash and stuff.
Menners
So
is-
I would lie to the cops in order to make sure that he got to go to jail.
You would lie to the cops, Jake. That's not good to say on here. Jake is the worst.
Kirkman
People are saying you're the
says
worst.
John not paying
Thanks,
attention to the
Kirk.
comments as usual.
I put that comment up.
Oh, did you? I just
did.
looked at him.
I did. I put it up.
My bad. Jake's got my brain in a blender.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
But that's the beauty of this show, and that's what
cares?
matters.
Luke trying to insert himself into the show. No one cares.
No, it's Luke trying to insert himself
What do you
into
want?
the show.
Oh, fuck you, dude. What the fuck is this shelf shit? All right.
Well, yeah, I knew that would
I
get
went
on
on a
Jake.
show last night. I called out as like, am I the only like?
Jake, do you get along with Freddie Lynn?
No,
Kind of.
just tell the truth. You
Oh,
don't.
all right, never mind.
No.
You
he
hate Freddie.
Wanted to be on he wanted to be on my 15-minute show.
When is his show? Is it tomorrow?
I don't know. Aren't you
I
supposed to
think
start?
Freddie's show is tomorrow. I have to start the.
Or did
day
he
with that.
finally?
Freddie
figure
DM'd me
out-
after a meeting of the minds and was like, "Hey, I'm just wondering, do you ever get sick of Jake rambling?"
What? Freddie said that.
Freddie, I'm sorry, but
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
he's
But like, I also want to get down to like, is
I said no.
Listen, you don't have him on to do that stuff. You don't get the
ML
good
girl.
joke like that.
That,
You know,
is that his cousin or not?
we don't know.
Oh, the what's the
Oh,
initials? again?
MMMM.
MMMM
MMM.
4590128.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that his cousin?
Why do you care, Jake?
I don't. I'm just trying to,
Uh,
I don't.
just trying to do my due diligence.
yeah,
As an
all right, well
independent
said, sir.
reporter.
I
An
don't.
independent reporter and
Yeah,
you
you
know,
guys watch American Prime.
auditor. I'm an auditor.
Oh, you got
Negative.
You gotta watch it. It's on Netflix. Very good.
Ferret face. That was a funny joke.
Dude, how tall do you think that Chad is?
Well, you told us 5'5". So
No, I
5'3".
5'3". He didn't, and he said no. And then
How
he
tall?
never
What is?
responded. It's a who.
he said, "How
Not a
tall we
what.
think Chad is?"
Chad? I thought he said chat, so I was like measuring the chat. Whatever. Never mind.
You're
Dude, I was trying to, yeah,
Bro.
trying to fuck with your brain.
He did. He did.
Dude, he's got that.
what?
I don't.
John, what is he at?
I don't know, Jake. What the fuck are you talking about?
Chad has that stature that looks a little bit like.
Is Chad Luke's buddy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
great guy. I have to
Great
make an intro for him.
absolutely great guy. All right.
The only thing I know about Chad is he went on Mike and the Minifans once and
Did he?
didn't know the show at all.
Really?
They're like,
Who did he go on with?
Chad's character Tower.
I forget. I
I'm
forget. Luke will
on his
remember.
actual
Luke was
body.
probably on. You were struggling for a cast.
The
I
best
think.
is when Luke would go on and you'd just be such an asshole on there.
I like that.
I do too.
That was good. R.I.P. I think it's gone forever.
What?
Mike and the Minifans, right?
No.
Oh
Mick
wait,
did-
what am I talking about? It's Mick and the Minifans,
No.
who's also Mike, so
Yeah.
it works.
We brought it back. I thought last week was good. Last week's episode was real good. I don't know if he's done any planning for this week yet. Maybe he's done comments.
Is that something you have to plan through the week, or can you just cram it the last
Yeah,
second?
or people hold it against you like cocksuckers as if this is like our job or something.
I know people demand perfection,
They really do.
and then you get someone like Fax who like literally goes through everything, and it's like, nope, sorry, too boring, too long.
Nope. Yeah.
Facts
dude, he's
is
committed,
perfection.
dude.
Facts is perfection.
Facts is perfection.
Is the busting with the boys leaving Barstool? Is that the end for Fax?
Oh, you think?
I don't
I don't
know.
know. How long has he been up there? Is it a month already? I lost
He's not
track.
Is he up there?
He's home.
Am I gonna see him tomorrow?
He's home.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
going in tomorrow?
What?
You're going in?
Wait, how long
Yes.
did he go? How long was he up there? Like
I
3
listen.
days?
I think he was he was there for a week, and
I do miss Chris.
Yeah, I know.
420 show was great.
420, brah.
Because you could just go on there if you had nothing to do.
Chris,
yeah, it was the first show I ever went on. All of those guys.
That's beautiful.
I was shit faced. I saw the link in like one of the chats.
Were you even by Ron then?
What happened is Chris
I was just Ron. I was LeBron James, actually. They welcomed me with open arms.
Beautiful.
What happened to Chris?
He stopped doing the show. Doesn't believe.
He's lurking in the shadows.
Yeah. He's a dark warrior now.
Nosferatu.
Dark Prince. Nosferatu.
Oh, is that what miserable hoodie? Yeah, I know. I clipped some lady a couple months ago.
Chris, then?
Did you?
In my bucket, like the lane turned into 3 lanes. I was taking a right, and this lady started whizzing by me. I fucking just tapped her rear end, and it like ripped off some plastic. It's like $4,500.
Worst.
And she ended up doing.
I was in work truck, so it doesn't really matter. But
and into a plume of fire and smoke, right? Jesus. Is that what she did?
Christ.
No, nothing.
Oh.
Just a little plastic.
Cops weren't called or nothing. It was fucking so stupid.
Someone tried to hit and run my dad, which my dad is not the kind of guy you want to hit.
Ooh, he caught him.
Yeah, and he chased him.
That's awesome.
That's
badass, dude.
Jim Fry, you don't fuck with, dude.
Oh, man.
Damn Robbie's code right now.
Yeah, he's not the guy you hit and run. It's so funny, though, because, like, I don't know.
Oh, Don, you motherfucker. That's not cool. That is not cool.
Jake's dad hit and ran his mom.
Once again,
yes, I did.
Danny Bonaducci, you fucking goof. You're a fucking loser, you garden gnome piece of shit. Honestly.
What's up with that? What's the
you're the
why you call him that?
I'm outside of Lowe's.
Like
that's fucking 40% off because it's been there for a fucking year.
You're a 40% off fucking garden gnome is your death.
You put your tiny.
He was just shopping for garden gnomes, by the way.
Wearing a garden gnome.
He definitely just bought a garden gnome. Just on the brain.
And brag about it. You fucking loser.
Tiniest little dupe. Can't drive for shit.
Come on, Luke. Come on the show.
This is
fucked up. Now get that out of here. I don't want that shit.
We're not that kind of show, Don. You know we're not that kind of show.
You're the CEO. Nobody wants you on the fucking
We got
show.
a big show at 9:00.
No, he didn't need to explain his joke.
No. He just loves saying that he's the CEO. Hey, Fax.
You want Luke to come on here and explain himself?
Yes.
All right.
That'll be good, Luke. Take my spot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat.
Oh, BB.
I'll be watching. Don't worry, sonny boy.
BB,
Daddy.
look what you did, Jake.
Papa. I didn't do that. Fuck you.
I have to make sure I start the drip show at 9:30.
Oh, yeah. Because there's more important things than your own show. Oh.
Yeah, responsibilities.
Responsibilities? Are they paying you for that dumbass show?
No, they're not actually.
No. So why is it a responsibility?
Because it is. I set forth to make it one. Vodka's such an asshole asking for the
I
light.
love vodka.
Wow. Good for you. Just saying that? You're not allowed to say that around these parts, apparently.
Ah, man. Someone might hear me. Somebody that watches the show but won't come on the show.
It's his show.
I didn't say anything about anybody. If somebody,
I didn't say nothing about nobody.
It's a blanket statement to say if someone's not on the show and therefore watches the show,
What?
kind of gay.
That's all I'm saying. It's kind of gay. No, not gay.
Not gay.
You're gay.
Okay.
Nice hat. and herpes. That's a real guy. Actually, my background on
herpes, hat herpes is. I
Is
started
this even a show on
for hat herpes. You know, I'm just gonna choke myself.
I don't need this type of shit tonight, Don. You know, it took me a week to bring the show back.
Look at, I got a bow tie while I choke myself.
Carm, how's it going for you?
Hey, Carm.
Jake
What's
says
up,
hi.
girl?
She said hello, real awkwardly.
Hello. Say Jake says
That's
that
right,
you know she's.
I'm not gonna say that, Jake.
You're not.
He's like stumbling through something. I don't know.
I said you're. I said, Carm, you're super cool. John is not.
Cool. And I'm not. What the fuck?
It
Got him.
Got
him. Got him.
That's
yeah, I don't know. Is Luke really not coming on the show because of you? I feel like he should come on the show just to argue that one out, right?
No, I think he said he's not at home, so he's in a hallway.
No, you don't have to stop, Don.
He's in a hallway, like a long corridor.
Are you talking about his love life again?
Long corridor that like
stop
the
saying
lights
that.
flicker. The lights flicker.
You're fucked up. You're a fucked up guy.
Fuck you, dude.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. All right. Fuck you, dude. That's enough. Fuck you. No. Fuck you. You need to go watch American Primeval.
Dude, why have I heard so much mixed reviews about it?
White Lotus is so good.
Not White Lotus. I've watched White Lotus.
White Lotus.
American Primeval. I'm hearing
what about it?
Real fucking mixed reviews about it.
Go watch it then, because
some saying it's bullshit.
Great. They don't give a fuck about killing people in that show.
Okay, so it's about killing people.
Oh yeah, it's just about killing people.
So it's like trying to figure out like John Wick style.
No, it's about the Mormons, bro.
The
Mormons were bad hombres.
What's the coolest way to kill somebody?
Kinda.
I mean, I mean that shit makes money. That makes sense.
Shit makes money. You're right.
I mean, like I would watch it.
I don't even know if we're gonna.
I watched all 4 John Wicks in a fucking night.
I can't get past the 3rd one. I think we're done with John Wick.
Oh no, we're done with John Wick, but we ain't done with the Equalizer. Right?
That's right, motherfucker.
Denzel signed up again.
I don't know what that means, John Boy, but that sounds fucked up.
Seriously, what the fuck does that mean?
I just watched. I'm thinking of ending. Oh, Jesse Plemons is great. That's the guy who looks like Matt Damon. He's great. He was in. Me and Carm just watched Vice. Great fucking movie. He's like the narrator of it.
Wait, like the Adam McKay Vice, like about Dick Cheney?
Yeah. I think that's what Jesse Plemons is the guy who looks like Matt Damon, kind of.
Isn't he a redhead?
Yeah, he's redhead Matt Damon.
Yeah. No, he's good. He's a good actor.
Yeah, I like him. And Sam Rockwell, I think Sam Rockwell's great in that movie. A lot of good actors in that movie.
Rockwell plays
I think he might be like my top 5 actors. Sam Rockwell. He's great in Charlie's Angels. Remember that when we were kids?
All right, first of all, fuck you for that.
Why? That's a great movie.
That would not Sam Rockwell Moon, first of all. Fucking David Bowie's son was the director.
Okay.
Duncan Robinson.
Robinson.
That was his real name.
What else is going on in your life, Jake?
Tom Robinson. No. Hold on. Sam Rockwell. Sam Rockwell also really good in.
Come on.
Dude, all right. I'm going to bypass that and say he's not a top 5 actor. And I'm going to say number 1 actor, Philip Seymour Hoffman. Number 2 actor of all time, including because actor covers actor and actress. We've combined the 2.
Got it.
2 would be Meryl Streep.
Oh God,
3 would be.
you're such a loser. Go back to Colorado.
Fuck you. Tell me what you don't like about Philip Seymour Hoffman.
He's fine.
Tell me what you don't like about Meryl Streep.
Everything.
Really?
Yeah.
What, like her great acting?
She's a good actor. Grace.
Yeah. And that's what we're judging this fucking list
She's
on.
not top 5. Just because she's in everything doesn't mean she's top 5. I don't like her. I don't like her. She stinks.
I'm also, I'm also talking like
what?
past 20th century. How about that?
Yeah, she stinks in all those movies too. She hasn't been hot like ever in her life.
No, like I'm not gonna include
what's her name again?
Bogart. I'm not gonna include.
Who are we talking about? Meryl Streep.
I'm not gonna it's this is a more modern list.
I don't think she was hot when she was younger. You do? Oh, I don't. No, she's like Martha Stewart for me. Where like I don't know.
Meryl Streep, dude. Meryl Streep with Philip Seymour Hoffman in that fucking movie about
Seymour Hoffman's great. He's fine. He doesn't need to be number 1. I mean, think that's
he's number 1.
Died from heroin.
He's number 1. And then number 3 would be Leo.
Fine.
4 would be
Just say it, Nick Cage.
Nick Cage is always on the outside looking in. Okay, he's always on the outside looking in on the fucking top 5. All right, you don't know what you're getting from him.
Flip that.
Okay? All right, it could be an acting experience like adaptation when he fucking took on a Charlie Kaufman fucking script, or it could be Ghost Rider.
We got it. So round 4, and you have
he's always like, I mean, even for Gone to 60 Seconds, you know, when he
he's great in Renfield.
I think that Matthew McConaughey based his entire life off of that scene from 60.
I thought you were going to put Matthew McConaughey in this. I was going to say take the hat off now. No.
But Matthew McConaughey, everything is just like, it's like that. But
that was the most autistic thing I've ever heard. Yeah.
You know,
what is number 4? Okay, round 4.
Number 4. Robin Williams.
Okay.
Number 5. What's her name? Tim Burton's wife. 3 names. What's her name?
You got it.
No, because all I'm
You're
thinking right
in
now
the top
is
5, so you kind of
Geller.
have to know the name.
No, I know all of her roles. Like Helena Bonham Carter.
What's her middle name?
Bonham?
You just stumbled through the middle name. Helena Carter.
It's not a normal middle name, man. What is it? What is the middle name? A Bonham?
Bonham or Bonham. I honestly don't know. Helen
Bonham Carter.
What's her middle name, Carl? Bottom. Helen Bonham Carter. Helen Bonham Carter.
Yeah.
You put her in the top 5. Okay.
I did. And rest in peace, David Lynch.
R.I.P.
Seriously, you ever watch Mulholland Drive? Fucking amazing movie.
Did you ever see Yellow Jackets? I want to watch Yellow Jackets.
Have you ever seen like Eraserhead or
What is that?
a David Lynch movie?
I don't think so. I don't know much about
Did you?
David Lynch. Everyone going crazy over him dying. I really don't care if he died.
Well, he did something that nobody else did.
So did other people.
No,
I'm sure.
Like few others did, but few others. I mean, the fact that Mulholland Drive was nominated for Best Picture, is, and he was. Did you bring up
rocked his world?
Blue Velvet, dude. Blue Velvet is one of the best. You have Dennis Hopper getting high on nitrous gas.
Is that supposed to be Jakey Boy or Jackie Boy? If it says Jakey Boy, that's great. You know,
you're spelling John wrong, John Boy.
That's how he spells it. You could spell it anyway. John's stand up for each other.
No, but he's saying to you.
Oh, he said it to me. I have an H in Jonathan, so you can put it that way. I let people.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You crossed out my fucking contract because I didn't spell your name right.
I didn't cross it out. I just did point it out. It's probably good to spell my name right on a contract. You know.
You write the contract.
I don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my thing.
I still love you.
Thanks, babe.
Okay.
You know, thanks, John Boy. Appreciate that.
Thank you, John Boy.
Just give him the finger. I don't like this hat, Jake.
No.
Jake America's tough. No,
this is normal. All right. This one, not so.
What day is today? Tuesday. Yeah.
Today's Tuesday. Yesterday was the inauguration of Donald Trump, which trumped Martin Luther King Day.
I don't know. Everybody made a big deal that it was on Martin Luther King Day, so I would say it didn't trump it.
Elon Musk twice.
Carm said this too.
Twice.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That kind of upsets me. Yeah, what's that about? Yeah, I would say more than kind of. Especially, but Jake said twice. You said 3 times?
It was twice. Because he turned around to the back and he gave the
He is autistic.
How many autistic people do you know that are thrown?
There's probably a lot of autistic Nazis.
Don't make fun of me.
No, it's definitely not 1-to-1. That's a fair. That's a fair.
Like why can't you go like this? Why can't you like?
Yeah, he could have done anything there. He could have thrown the blood sign up for all I care.
Yeah, dude, you could go like this, and
he could have done. He could have done the English wave.
And there's a slap. It's a slap.
Did he apologize for it yet? I think that's something you kind of have to apologize for.
No, he hasn't.
I don't need a Montante to definitely defend it either. I know. I'm sure you think it's okay. Montante says he does the same armor.
A little man.
It's not funny, Montante.
You're like 5'5", dude.
I don't think Elon Musk is that jacked, is he? He should not like Mark Zuckerberg these days.
Montante's a tiny little.
What's going on with our billionaires right now? They're going a little alpha.
They're all bald. They're all bald.
Are they? You think Mark Zuckerberg's bald? He's wearing a wig?
No, I think that like
hair transplant.
Bezos is bald as fuck. I think that
Bezos is bald. Who are you talking about is bald?
Bezos is bald.
No one else.
The dude, the UFC guy, he's bald.
And now you're just naming bald people.
Oh no, he was there.
Who? Carm goes Jason Statham.
Oh man, I wish it was Jason Statham, but no.
Also bald. I don't think he's a billionaire though.
Who's the head of the UFC? Fucking.
The Jake was. He was just naming bald people. I don't think Joe Rogan's a billionaire, is he? Yeah, he probably is. Dana White, billionaire, probably.
Dana White is who I'm talking about.
Dude, I can see all of these guys going real Nazi.
Dana White was there, and
you can't trust billionaires, but they're the ones that are fucking at least.
All I care about is that Fetterman fucking wore a Carhartt hoodie and shorts to the inauguration.
Yeah,
That's-
saving civilization is not a thing you need to tell a civilization.
Dude, he's cutting through everything, man. He's like, hey,
Tough.
I don't need to dress up for this shit.
Jake is wearing a cowboy hat now because it's Trump's America, he said.
Yo, Carm, come look at my cowboy hat.
No, she's not.
Carm, I miss you.
Weird. He has a cowboy hat and it's gross, Carm.
And what?
It's gross. I can't believe facts didn't come on yet. You got to blame him for some things, right?
I don't know. He said like Jake, and I said, yo. And I thought he'd come on. But I mean, Freddie Lynn could come on. Klaus Schwab.
Freddie Lynn's going tomorrow live with Dying Guy. I don't know if I'm allowed to say who's on it, but I just
It's
said
really there's someone on their deathbed.
there's one other person. Apparently he's a phony. That's what was said yesterday. Sorry, I can't come on. His child's still awake. You got to learn that fucking one of those army moves. Facts. Just put him right out.
Yeah, it's like, holding on to your purse. It's like, I know you're trying to get out of here.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And Luke can't come.
Ask Carm if she wants to get out
She doesn't.
easily.
What is
Hey,
that?
Carm, listen to me. Carm.
Keeps commenting.
Whatever, dude.
New facts. You gotta fucking tame that. You gotta tame that.
Ask Carm if she keeps her purse on at a event.
Okay.
Is that not her signal that, hey, I gotta get out of here?
Is that true? How do you
her.
know that? Why do you know that? That's kind of fucked up to know.
Because I think sometimes I wake up female and I think female.
Oh, I could say it. Tom Shattuck and Dying Guy going on Freddie Lynn tomorrow. It's gonna be hot.
Hey, Nurse Kim.
Oh my god. What the fuck? What is that?
I have no idea.
God, I would end this show if I didn't want you to sit here in embarrassment for hours and hours on end. You piece of shit. Ew.
You could turn.
Hey, Nurse Kim. Why didn't you just say like and subscribe after that?
What the fuck did I do, bro?
That.
What? Huh?
What?
Who?
What, dude? What?
Okay.
Tell me more about your life, Jake. What else is going on? Did your dad send you any other letters?
No.
Carm has a question for Montanze.
Okay.
He's not here, but okay. Oh, he pardoned the January 6th people. He probably should have, though. I think that was just made. I don't think we. I think all pardoning needs to be
was a
banned.
complete bitch on the way out. Yo, Roscoe, what's up, bitch? I'm gonna read your shit. Jake knows what female looks like when she desperately wants to get away. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Jake,
you can look at my fucking profile.
Yeah, no, Jake, that's what I know.
My ID and shit, and I guarantee you that you will come up for that shit before you come up. I come up for that shit.
Can I tell you the story Matt Lyons told me about you the other day?
Matty Lyons?
Yeah, Matty Lyons.
Is it bad?
I don't think so, but
no.
He decided to tell me about you. It's not bad, I don't think.
Well, he's also kind of a scumbag as well.
He's not. How would you say that?
Dude, he left his fucking wife with a kid.
Oh, that's not the story, Jake.
That's what I had first heard.
That's not the story, buddy.
He and Angela are still good?
No, that's not the story.
Are he and Angela still good?
Yeah, they're fine. But can I tell the story or no? No, they're not.
No, I didn't think so.
For another reason, though.
Is
that okay with you?
The story.
The story. Can I tell it?
Man.
Really? Are you going to be mad?
Well, if it's supposed to degrade me?
No, it wasn't at all. I think it was just a funny story.
Okay, let me hear it.
You were at a bar, forgot your phone inside this bar.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lions answered the phone because someone was calling it. Do you know this story?
No.
Oh. And then you came in and you were like, you got mad at them because you answered the phone. They answered the phone. Because, I don't know, you weren't supposed to be there or something.
What bar?
I don't know, dude.
Well, they don't own the fucking one, like...
They don't own any bar. Well, he used to own a bar.
What are you talking about? They used to
own Oscars. That was the best bar. Actually, it wasn't. People just pee inside Oscars, like in the corner.
Yeah, and they did like kegs and eggs.
Eggs and eggs was great.
Nothing.
Yeah, but it was great. Grow up.
It was, but you mixed beer. You mixed keg beer with scrambled eggs.
I didn't even think there was.
What the fuck do you think's gonna happen?
Oh, Don said that was
diarrhea. That's what's gonna happen.
That's true, Jake.
Yeah,
Is
I don't
that true,
remember
though?
that at all.
You don't
I don't remember that at all.
The moral of the story is that you were in trouble because you were at a bar.
Oh,
it was your brother.
Totally fucking understand that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was trying to make you look bad.
No. I was not supposed to be in a bar.
Yeah. We can all understand that here.
Yeah, this was like 3 years ago. But
yeah,
good for Maddie.
Good for Maddie. Good guy.
Dude, he's a great dude.
He was on my 3-on-3 team. We went to nationals.
He grew up 2 blocks up from me on Quincy.
Yep.
So you had him. You had Harry O'Neill. Who else played for? Who else?
He was on St. Mary's Dumb.
Marty, you would know.
Marty's dead.
I am well aware of that.
So
well aware of that. I was actually at the funeral for Jesse when it was announced.
Yeah, I know. Everyone was.
Yeah, dude, we've been in many. Were you at Spencer's? Spencer Hogan? Were you at Barace?
Yeah.
That's the longest line I've ever waved in my entire life.
Rich people.
Yeah, but also like speed that shit up a little bit, man. Like,
say, Jake. You know.
Or else give out tickets or something. Like, there's got to be
sell tickets to it.
There's got to be like a lottery system.
That's such a trash take, Jake. That's so fucked up.
Homie, it was fucking 2.5 hours in line. We doubled. I've never seen a double line.
Yeah.
Like the line that was going in was equidistant, just right there to the.
Jake, I think
somebody walked up. They had to fucking stand in that line and go up 2 blocks and down 2 blocks and then come back in.
Oh, did you?
Homie,
lives then.
If a fucking Monsignor died, I wouldn't do that.
When we were at Hannon, the priest at Hannon died unexpectedly. It was kind of cool.
Totally cool, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I'm just pissed off that your name doesn't exist. The Lancers is like a totally.
Hannon was awesome, Jake. You have to admit
Danny Rue, you know,
Danny Rue is the man. You know who?
Danny Rue actually like took me under his wing a little bit.
Good kid,
dude. I fucking love him. And you know, he's married to my.
He's on my soccer team.
He's married to my junior year semi date, Ashley Stanton.
Is he? That's cool.
Yeah,
Ranger semi date. That's tough. He married her too.
Yeah, because when I asked her to go to semi, I'm gonna marry you. Because Danny Rue at that time was
my junior year semi date is married.
Skipping out of school because he had an hour and a half off because you have block scheduling, and then walking
scheduling is the best.
Walking to prep and and walking into prep and going into fucking lunch. And like, I'm like, Danny Rue?
Hannon, you're allowed to do whatever you wanted. That's why.
Dude, but like, he got away with it. Like, prep never caught him.
Of course,
Because he's
you guys
wearing
are
a
fucking
sports
idiots.
coat and a tie. So everybody thinks that he's from prep.
Yeah, we had the
But he
same.
would just walk in and like, because he had an hour and a half.
Your girls didn't
but
have
he
to
had
wear
2
sports.
periods of lunch where he would meet up with his boys.
Facts of the matter is your high school is full of pussies. And that's tough.
Dude, high school was
Granted, my high school is closed.
was
Yours
so
was full of
fucking
cowards.
stupid, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, where did listeners go to high school? Did you guys drink in
No one cares about
cemeteries?
high school.
Did you drink in cemeteries? Because that was like the number one place to
That's cool.
drink when you were a freshman and a sophomore, is a cemetery.
You guys partied at all of our spots because you're pussies.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yes, you did.
What are you talking about? Just because Flynn made it doesn't mean that it was
Yeah,
yours.
it does.
Flynn dated only. Flynn was straight prep.
He was in my homeroom.
Yeah. He's married
Hey,
to
we went to
Kate
my
Shea.
school, Jake, so it
He has-
counts as
he
our
has 2
school.
kids with Kate now.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's little.
It's so funny.
Definitely a midget.
No, not that.
I
Not
saw
a
him at
midget, but
Stone
like
Mounds
the,
the other
the,
day.
the
I love
height,
getting into
the
super
height
strength.
differential is hilarious.
Yeah. I saw him at Stonewall's the other day. I like Flynn. Kind of.
Exactly. Don't fucking run for politics, Flynn. You've
a
been
lobbyist.
incarcerated. You've been incarcerated.
So
Don't
what?
run.
That's what they want to see these days. That's all your people. That's what I thought what you people like. Somebody
Talk
that
to a
was
bunch of
on
people who were like, "Yo, what do you think about Flynn?" I'm like, "I'm running ads against Flynn."
I think it's funny. I work with Marky, and he's like #1 person that's fighting Matt McGloin in the papers.
I'm gonna get like I used to have what's the name?
What's the name?
His best friend, his best fucking friend, Kevin.
The senator?
No, like he ended up going to Penn State and would like talk on his Kevin Morgan.
He
Yeah.
runs the montage.
He's the head of AVP. Or no,
All those West
McGloin
kids
is the
fucking
head
know.
of AVP. I did a 10-page presentation.
They were all smart as shit though when we were in high school. All the West Side kids.
No, they
All
weren't.
of them were like AP classes and all that bullshit. We beat them.
Yeah, an AP class at Westside equals the normal class of
No,
3
they have good. They have good, like a good school.
What are you talking about? They don't have fucking air conditioning.
Neither did Hannon. Sorry,
That's
we
why
went.
he
to that, Jake.
closed.
Sorry, our school wasn't $10,000 a year.
Dude, you honestly think that Matt McGloin was a smart motherfucker?
He
Like,
is.
you
Well,
honestly think that
he's
Matt
our county
McGloin?
commissioner now. so
I think Matt McGloin was a good quarterback.
he was.
right?
He was.
I think he was a good quarterback.
He was like a Jerry.
I don't know many good quarterbacks that
Hubie
are
Graham. Hubie Graham.
salutatorian.
Hubie Graham went to Illinois and played. He was on that same team.
Well, first of all, it's Illinois, and second of
Right,
all, he
Illinois.
left and he went to Pittsburgh, and then he never played after he transferred to Pittsburgh.
All right, Jake. You don't need to be fucking negative.
Because UB was huge.
He was huge. I love Hubie. He
He
was a
was
great kid.
huge.
He was a good dude.
Dude, he could have been like Gronk, but what?
But that's basically what I think their
Dude,
goal
now
was.
you got- Now the best person from around here is London Montgomery down at ECU, running up the storm.
I don't know who you're talking about.
He's a
No
predator.
one knows what you're saying. Why does Jake act better than he does? It's a big Jake thing. Well, it's because he went to this high school called Prep. Brandon this soon, Jake. Unless
Yeah.
Fast comes.
Is that what you want to hear?
I don't know.
Dude, you went to Bishop Hannon. I went to Prep. Fuck off.
That's my take. That's what I'm saying.
the same fucking thing at that
No,
time.
it isn't. We had
No.
everything different than prep.
Now, if you were dealing with prep,
We were
and
successful,
Cross,
and we were
dealing with
successful
prep
in
and Holy Cross.
sports. You guys were just not.
All right. First of all, it's not it's not what you know. It's who you know.
It's who you blow, right? You wanted me to end the show.
Danny Drew went to Penn Tech. He's married to a multimillionaire.
Is he?
Yeah, she's not a multimillionaire. Her father is.
Oh, really? That's awesome. Wish I did something like that, but didn't think that one through. Carm's better than that. TikTok.
Yo, Carm, start making more money.
She's making a lot of money.
No, she's a PA. That's legit.
10 minutes till the drip
Better
show.
than you. It's better than what you do.
No shit. I don't make shit. And whatever I make, I give to you.
Oh, shut up.
It's true.
Fucking trying to fucking sell me with fake $100 bills from fucking the 20s.
I can't believe you didn't take them. A lot of people take them.
No, the one, like, I
They're not
actually,
fake, Jake.
I know that. But, like, I was honest. It was actually, like, I was paying for gas.
Yeah.
And I was actually nervous. And they, like, ran the dry mark. And they, like, just, there was nothing. And I was like,
It works with the marker. It just doesn't work in the machine.
Yeah. Oh, good. Good.
Sorry. It's old.
No. I'm down to my last 3
That's good.
new bills. You know?
We get 222 more tomorrow. Steady paycheck.
Don't worry about that right now.
Steady paycheck from the old organization, GV.
Appreciate that.
You know?
That takes
Out
care
here
of
saving lives.
taxes.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, so you own GV?
I do. LLC.
Is this a part of GVE LLC?
Is it? I would say so. I mean, I don't know. I don't think you have to file something like that.
No,
Actually, probably not,
No,
because
I'm trying to. So, like, when
no, if I were to make any money
a
off
year
of
and a
this,
half
it would
ago,
go
when
directly
I
to me.
asked what is Griff Vegas, and BA said
GV.
that was my nickname growing up. Is that the truth, or is that not the truth?
It is the truth.
So you have adopted a Canadian man's nickname.
Taking this company farther than you can ever even dream, Jake.
Is he a part of the company?
He's half owner
Of an LLC in the United
Well, no,
States?
I would say I own all of that. I would say that's 100% me, but in theory, if he was an American, we would be part owners because I don't want to do the paperwork to figure out how to make them.
So you prove my point. Okay.
Everything we make, 50% of it goes to him. That's all I'll say.
Lindsay!
Except for when we give all of it to you, which I'm sure he hates. We are GV.
Just give me all the money. Just give me all the money.
I only have GV, so I can write off my mistakes.
So how'd that photo shoot go yesterday? Was it weird?
Is what?
The photo shoot yesterday, was it weird?
It was 2 days ago, but no, it wasn't. We were just by ourselves in the daycare. It's in the basement of the house.
It was Sunday. Oh,
It was Sunday. Like right as the snowstorm was starting. It's in
Yeah,
her house.
bad timing.
It's good pictures though. Dude, the daycare is awesome. Daycares are like, if I went to daycare there, I would have been such
Bro,
a
do you see like the fucking, like, I would love to throw like I would love to be in that ball pit.
I know, dude. It's sick.
Dude. You can put the balls in different things and come
I know,
out
dude. Like I said, if I went to daycare there, I would have been a much more creative person in life. I went to daycare.
I went to Miss Kelly's for preschool. They were dope.
Kelly's person. Fucking
Yo, fuck you if you talk shit on Miss Kelly if you don't know her, all right? Because I think she's dead, right? And
My parents probably said
they had big wheels, though. They had big wheels.
I had to have an interview
that
to get
matter.
into my grade school as like a fucking 4-year-old kid. Like they interviewed me, like me sitting at a table with my parents getting interviewed probably by some
Where?
Nativity.
Nativity did that?
Yeah, St. Paul's did that.
And they ran out of money in like 5 years?
We didn't run out of money. Sorry, our school was a castle.
Yeah. And they didn't fucking like do anything for the upkeep.
Yeah, it's a castle. It's kind of hard. I have to start the drip show. So
You're gay.
you're gay. Are you staying here?
Are you coming back?
Yeah, sure.
What does that mean?
I'll be right back.
What's the joke show?
Drip show.
The drip show? The drip show. You guys like the drip show? Cool. Cool. Sorry, this is the only time I actually get to like talk to John for more than text or more than, I don't know, 3 minutes on a telephone. So, Lindsay, I hope you're well. Sneaks, I'm sorry for calling you. I was very not sure of what was going. Oh, that's a good shot. Stay on the green.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Just past the hole,
Oh yeah.
right side, so a birdie putt forthcoming. Birdie putt coming up.
Birdie putt.
On the Steven.
Yeah, Rich, this putt's got to be starting to the right hand side. It will break back to the left, and you've got to be wary of that.
Stay right, stay right, stay right. No, it's not going to fucking A. Why does John do shows when he has to start other shows? Doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, is this a show? I don't know. Honestly, don't know what this is that we do. I honestly don't know what it is that other people do that are more popular, yet they get to call it a show. I don't get it. That's a good. You better settle. Hell yeah, bro. That's the way we do that. You guys ever have it in a like protruding? Is it protruding? No. Overgrown taste bud. They're the fucking worst, man. Seriously, the worst. Just like can't stop picking at it. Come on, let's go. Oh, let's go. Stand trap.
Two solid shots.
Oh boy.
Found the green side bunker. Lie looks good.
So who likes Menners? You guys like Menners a lot? I fucking hate him. I think he's a piece of shit. What about you guys?
Took a lot of sand there.
Do you guys think that Menners is
hung up on the fringe?
like a savior? Or like, what do you think the Menners is, if not poison? Boy. Get the full off the
Highlight shows tonight, Frank, but all in all, it's not too bad. Yeah,
You're taking the fucking pole out. What are you gonna do? Hey, buddy.
Sounds like it was going great.
Everything's going real well.
Jeepers creepers.
What was I supposed to do on my own?
I don't know.
Besides what I did.
Let's see the drip.
I think it was pretty good. I brought up Menners. Nobody responded.
Nobody
responded about Menners. No.
All right. So you're playing this fake golf game, huh? Are you not responding to me?
It's real life.
It's real life.
Oh yeah, on the fairway, 98 yards of the hole, baby.
There you go. All right, let's end this thing, Jake. You're not entertaining. You're playing a video game. No one else is here.
Okay, my bad. My bad.
You have nothing to say. There's nothing. We did a show. We did a whole show.
What the fuck? What did the fucking Drip Boys have to say?
I don't know. Probably something. They probably have something fresh. Some fresh. You want to watch
talking about threads, man? Fucking talking about
watch
like,
it.
yo, go to this website. You get these threads. You know,
what are you
talking
saying?
about Supreme and shit.
What did you just say?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Fucking Drip Boys.
Drip.
Yo,
be some negative.
I love you, and not really, but also Luke looks like Danny Bonaducci. Peace.
He doesn't look like Danny Bonaducci. We're not ending on that. Oh, he left. Damn.
Head in a knot at the bottom so he doesn't fall out. And then the big dog in a one-arm leash, and then the cat in my other hand.
Yeah, I brought all three animals to the vet. I left one here. It was a freaking nightmare. But I got this new hoodie at Job Lot. Look at that pocket.
Wow, that's
so you put a dog in the pocket.
I did. Dog fit right in the pocket.
Now, the other thing I thought was crazy was you were like, "Oh, my wife." So you brought 3 of the 4 pets. So far, I'm correct, right?
It was a disaster. My house is on the market. My realtor's like, "Hey, 3 people want to see it. They want to put offers in. Can you be out of there by 9:30?" And I had the doctor for the dog and the cat. I can handle one of each. But then the little shithead dog, I can't leave him there because he'll bark at. So I brought him along. We walk into the vet. Get this. We walk into the vet. What does the small dog do? Not even his appointment. He's just there for the ride. Takes a freaking mean crap right in front of the receptionist desk.
So
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's all my fault, but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry. Now I want to hoodwink. Does it make you stop think? You think you're looking at Aquaman? I summon fish to the dish, although I like the shower Swiss. I like the sushi cause it's never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi.
3 people showed up and we left one of the cats there in a dog crate. So the house is completely empty. There's nothing in it except for like furniture. We've really done it to show. There's just a fucking cat in a crate when they walk in, and the cat hisses like crazy. So then these people are like, what the fuck? I text my realtor. I was like, remind them I don't leave the cat in the cage all the time. Now the cat's out of the bag.
Just sitting on the floor when people walk in. It's almost like a test.
Done.
I don't know what that test would be, but it's almost like a test. So I mean, should we start maybe where folks want us to start? And that would be, have you gone insane? Has AI rotted your brain? And if so, at what cost, mentally and financially, like an actual cost?
That I am still losing sleep over that. I sent an email and an Instagram message today about that, but we'll get into it. No, most people who have seen that know me from my normal life are like, why are people saying you're unhinged? Like, this is how you always are. I just think I'm nuts. Now, I was thinking about it before this. The only thing that might be true is I haven't seen Eric in about 6 weeks. Our schedules just haven't lined up. So I am therapist free. My hair looking like this doesn't help my crazy. Maybe I am nuts a little bit, but I think it's a good nuts. I'm pretty harmless, I'd say.
Yeah. the AI, it's almost like the world shouldn't have shown Pat AI.
AI, slot machines, and ASMR games on my phone. I'm in a bad spot with all three of those things. So let's start. Can I start with the AI?
Please.
They should be in prison. They advertised it as 76 cents a week to download this app. So I said, I want to make the kissing meme that I saw that drew me into of Dave and Brianna,
which sort of blew up. Not even that one did blow up, but just the idea behind the kissing thing kind of took off for a little bit. Now you're starting to see other folks doing it. Some people are calling it the Pat Ford effect. Have you seen that?
I haven't, but listen, if they want to trademark it, please let me in on some copyright commission. I think I might have the flu. This just started.
Always.
Anyway, it's not 76 cents a week. It's 76 cents a week times the amount of weeks in a year. So boom, my car gets hit for $44.98. Fuck. So right away, I try to cancel it. It cancels it, but I still have the membership for a year. So I'll be using this for a year. Now, the kicker, John, and this is where my financial woes really start. You get 1,000 tokens in your account when you start. Each AI video is 235 tokens.
Oh, God. So it's like a Dave and
So
Buster's.
I can make four, and then I'm out of tokens. And then it's $11.99 for more tokens. Guess how many times I've done more tokens?
At least 5.
4.
Yeah.
4 times. So that's another $50. That's another $44. I'm sniffing 100 beans. So today they have a new effect where, you ever seen those videos where like somebody puts like a bouncy ball and then a big metal compactor comes down and squishes it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had Menner's head there. So I had that and it went, but it said video was not able to render. Please try again. Every time I hit try again, it ran me for the credits. So now I'm out of credits again.
Now, have you considered maybe Menner's contacted these folks and reported you?
Nothing's off the table with him. He's devious. I don't even know if we'll get into him. Listen, I'm happy to be here. Thank you to John. Thank you to Joe. Thank you to Kirk. But maybe he did. He probably did reach out. Because the him and Kane kissing video really, really stung.
You know what? Speaking of the kissing videos, what I thought was sort of funny, and I'm actually retarded that I didn't see what was going to happen. You texted me and you're like, "Hey, we're going to bring Drips back. Going to do a promo video. Would you be cool if I made a video where you're on the right-hand side and Trump's on the left-hand side and, with some commentary?" And I go, "Yeah, of course. Like, why would I care about that?"
Sure.
5 minutes later, I open up Twitter and it's me and Trump making out. And I was like, "Oh, okay. That's what he meant by that." But I thought it was funny that you didn't just lay it out going, "Hey, I'm going to make a makeout video with you and Trump."
My apologies on not being more clear, but I think you kind of know what you're getting into.
I didn't even think of it.
But yeah, and the whole $100 for that app, it's worth every penny. The chicken fry clout was unbelievable. That was just that
you must have been riding high on that clout for a while.
I'll pay for some likes. You kidding me? Sign me the hell up, frig. And then the Big Cat stuff was great too. It's been a really good month. They've asked me 6 times I want to get Twitter Blue.
Well, it was kind of bullshit when did they take your exact video, repost it, but they didn't repost your Twitter. They ripped the video and then Big Cat retweeted that one.
Bingo. It's a simple quote tweet. That's all I ask.
Yep.
I'm not in this to be famous. I'm not in this to be the next. I don't know. Somebody. That's not my goal. I'm a father first, as they say. But
social media fame, by the way. Did you catch a glimpse of Zuckerberg catching a glimpse of Bezos' Girls Twin Peaks? That was fucking hilarious.
Everybody's ripping him. The man just likes him some cans. Let him eat.
And then he I don't know if you saw, but today, it was either today or yesterday, he posted a picture with his wife. He was like, "Oh, we're optimistic and looking forward to the future." Yeah, people are like, "Oh, he's in the doghouse," because like immediately just post a picture of him and his wife.
That's a tough spot. I didn't know he was married.
Oh, question for you, and I don't think there is, but is there an equivalent for a female or a wife to be in the doghouse?
It's tough. I feel like it's a harder path for the woman to get to the doghouse because most of the time they win the arguments by crying, by yelling, or like I feel like women always have the upper hand. Pussy has power, as they say.
People are saying that. They have been since the beginning of time.
Since the beginning of time. Yeah, I think if you're at, how do I put this? You're at a basketball game.
Okay.
And the guys are wearing like super tight shorts. And if you catch the gal taking a glimpse at a hog, I feel like then you can be like, what the hell are you looking at? Like if it's a blatant hog, like if it's like, holy shit, that's the guy said. If she's just like kind of grilled, then you can be like, that's fucked up. Then I think you have grounds for doghouse.
Yeah, but I feel like they don't get put into the dog house. I feel like you can get upset. She still somehow wins the argument, and then you go to work, and the next day everything's the same. Like the dog house, I feel like is when you're kind of putting time out for like a day or 2 days where things are. She's kind of giving you one word answers. She's kind of slamming the cupboards around. They don't. It doesn't reciprocate the other way around. They've got things. They got things going pretty well, I think.
I said basketball game too because most of the guys play them probably black and they have bigger penises than white guys.
And we are moving on. Next topic here. Here's what I've got. Here's what we're gonna do. We've got Pat and I both had a list. It's not in order, very similar to Gus's end of the year breakdown there. So I'm just gonna run down this list. We'll kind of go off each topic. I'll even try to read the topics as they're written out. This next one is kids are bad.
Time out. I put one on there that you probably shouldn't read out loud. The last one.
Well, I stuck them literally random everywhere. Give me a hint, and I'll try to skip it.
Is it okay to say the word?
Okay, we'll get there.
Cigarettes in England. Yes. I don't.
I mean, within the first 15 minutes, maybe not, but I think once you pass like the 42-minute gauge, anyone who would care would probably drop out and
that's
wouldn't
probably
be listening
true.
anymore.
Yeah, the feds will be out of here.
Don makes a really good point. The chicks, the broads, the skirt, as Blind Mike says, they always text the apology. That is true. The Shaylas. Kids are bad, had to threaten prison. So I was very happy when I told you the other day that things got so crazy at the house, the kids were going insane, that I had to tell my son that I was literally going to call the police if he didn't stop what he was doing. You made me feel a hell of a lot better when you told me you've threatened the police on your kids as well.
I use it all the time. I'm gonna call the cops. I don't think he even knows what it means.
I know. I'm like, dude, you're going to prison. That's it. I was like, tomorrow morning when you wake up, they're gonna take you to prison.
I don't even know if I'm kidding anymore half the time. I might call them.
Yesterday, I wasn't kidding. This is gonna sound insane, but I think I at one point, like when I was seeing red, I think I told him I was gonna send him off to like an army camp. He doesn't know what the army is. And he's 3.
I haven't gone that far, but I'm going to use it. But I don't know what it is with this age. I think it ties to YouTube. But then you say, I'm going to stop doing YouTube. And then all of a sudden they start freaking out. And you're like, fuck it, just put it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's trying to kill me. Yeah, I cave too. I think he's trying to kill me. And my forehead is red. I've been upstairs for the last hour and a half trying to get him to go to sleep. I finally snuck out of the room. Dad, and I just went, I just smashed my head as hard as I could.
On the door?
No, on my hand. And it really hurt. I think it's still red, but
I knew Sig wasn't going to like that one. I literally writing it, and as I was saying it, I knew if Sig was in the chat,
we're not
this was going to be an
actually
issue.
sending them to jail. It's just a threat to make them do what we want. Okay?
It's just a threat to a 3-year-old. That's a big deal. All right, we can move on. And this is something I'm very passionate about. I wanted it to be the top topic, but I kind of reorganized them to disorganize them. Do you know that young kid? I guess it's not for that. It's been around for a while now, but that kid hairstyle, kind of like the Josh Richards thing, or when it's like curly in the front. It's
like
what the kids do. Yeah, but they get like a perm or whatever they put in the front. It's kind of a fade on the side.
Do highlights.
This is how far it's come into like polite society, which I really, really, really don't like. I was driving on the highway, and you know when you see the like lawyer families, almost like in Rhode Island, like Ronald J. Resmini, you get like the whole family of lawyers.
It's a sore subject right now, but
by the way, this will segue perfectly into your lawyer story. But do you know what I mean? It's like it's a lawyer billboard, but it's like the whole family. They're all fucking lawyers.
Chevy. Yeah, oh yeah, I hate those guys. The Rasminis.
Rasminis.
Oh,
They like
I've
to
been
get dinner in Warren, by the way, at one of the restaurants that I picked in my draft with Kane, which I know that was your favorite piece of content in a long time.
Can't say I watched it. No
Anyway,
offense to you.
the young kids who had like the grandfather, the father, the older brother, and then the young kid in a suit on a billboard with that fucking hair. Like that shouldn't be
Really?
allowed. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. I hate those guys. Those guys and I have battled in the courtroom 3 times now, and I have lost 3 times.
Well, let me say, just to clear the air, because they are lawyers, it wasn't actually them. I was just using them as a reference point to they have billboards all over the place. It was some random lawyer family with the kid with that hairstyle.
Funny one? There's a funny one going around. It's a picture of a car accident, and then it's a picture of the lawyer, and they both have hearts around them, and it's the Tinder logo. It's like it's a match.
Oh, no. Yeah, they get wild with their
You
advertising.
are just blatantly ambulance chasing, but I guess it works.
Who's the guy in Rhode Island with the big muscles?
That's him.
What's his name? Do you remember his name? I see his face. Oh, Rob Levine.
Rob Levine. It is Rob
Levine. That guy's classic. He's got an Instagram too where he does like bits and everything.
He's like out in Kennedy Plaza interviewing people. I'm like, buddy, that's the meth capital of Rhode Island. Like,
It's
stay out.
funny how ripped he got. He kind of reminds me of like Ed Hockley, like just being ripped for no reason in the profession that you're in.
Yeah.
That's great. He shops at my store. That steroid. Fuck. Well, there you go.
Roids, baby. I might get on roids.
Next topic, load in 4K. I don't know if I'm a million years old, but I don't understand this fad on Twitter. Tap to load in 4K. Can you shed any light on this? What's going on?
No, I don't know, because I do it every time, and I'm like, "Ooh, maybe I'll see something." And I never see
Like a
any
nipple?
change. Yes,
right.
And it's always like the porn stars that do it. They're like
Mhm.
load in 4K for a surprise. I'm like, can't not. And like, it's never anything special.
So the whole thing's fake. There's no load in 4K.
Maybe it's a feature coming down the road. Maybe there is a change. Maybe there's a different resolution. Frankly, I don't notice the difference.
All right. If anyone knows how to load 4K in the chat, please let us know. We alluded to it earlier, but you're selling your house. I feel like that whole thing, since when you told me it was happening to where you're at now, that moved very, very fast. And second question, did you purchase your new home before selling your existing?
Mm-hmm.
You weren't worried about that?
I went contingent on the sale of my house.
Contingent.
Listen, my girl Colleen hooked it up. That's my realtor. But no, we bought it. We didn't really plan to buy it. Bought it. Great spot. And I'll tell you what attracted me to it. I don't really give a fuck about the house. The house is fine. I'm worried about my immune system too, Don.
Don, don't forget he was a bubble boy growing up. That will affect you later in life.
Dab. The house is whatever. It's nice. It's like double the square footage I have here now. Shout out Colleen.
Humble brag.
I got it for less than 20K under asking, because that's how I roll. I play like that, TAT. But the reason I really wanted to buy the house was for beanbag Ron. There's 2 fucking giant trees in the front. Giant trees. Like
those bad boys got to come down.
I think they do, and I think it's going to be fucking unbelievable to watch. That's really why I bought it.
I'll be watching live.
What else? Why else did I buy it?
Well, why were you guys getting out of this? Are you like, in all kidding aside, just with the new baby, you're trying to, like, you need more space?
Oh my God, there's so many fucking. It was the Christmas presents. I looked around and there's Christmas presents everywhere, and it's a split level ranch. It's 800 up top, it's 800 down below, and this is all like a half finished. Yeah, it looks like it really nice half finished basement. I didn't do any of that shit. That has hardwood floors and couches and stuff. And the kids are just too small to come down here, so threw this bad bitch on the market for $384. Called it a day.
There you go. And now, do you want to tell the story of the home inspector?
Brother, do I ever? Shout out Mario. But my realtor, she ran with it like I could never believe. It was one of those like, Pat, channel your ego. Don't be an asshole. No, I'm just kidding. But the inspector showed up for the inspection. I walk over. Nice to meet you, Pat. Nice to meet you. I'm Pat. Firm handshake. He goes, yeah, I know who you are, but it's nice to meet you too. I was like, oh no. He's like, I love Kirk. I love Kirk. I was like, wow.
As always, whenever you tell me these stories, I always wish that they know you from parking somehow. Like that
Me
would
too.
just be
That's what I was
so much
hoping.
funnier.
I was hoping like you totaled my car last year at one of your hotels. But then like we were inspecting one of the rooms. He's like, this room right here, come take a look at this. I'm like, what? He's like, this would be perfect for drips in the office. I was like,
There you
oh
go.
my God, this guy's in.
This guy's a psychopath.
Mario, if you're in the chat, shout out. Did a fantastic job. Inspected the hell out of that bad boy. But yeah,
I enjoyed watching the home inspector when we bought this house. The guy was running around like a monkey. Fucking, he's on the roof testing stuff. He's running. He looked like mine. He's doing all the faucets, testing, like it's just bang, 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 bang. Like I had to I was running out of breath keeping up with him.
So hold on. Do I show you it? Yeah, I'll take you on a field trip. So I have one of these. It's called, there's a whole bunch of stuff. The reason why I accepted the offer. Actually, I shouldn't say in case they stumble upon this. I don't know if you have one of these. That's a furnace.
Yeah, I've got one of those, I think.
Inspection date 12/8/18. So the new buyer went no inspection, which was nice. But that thing's cool. Like when you turn the heat on, that thing.
Is it a barn door?
Hell yeah. Nice feature, right?
That's kind of badass, yeah.
Yeah, didn't install it myself. Hired somebody to do it. That's a trampoline too. But so that thing's a furnace, and the oil from the oil tank goes in there and heats the house, I think.
You know, it'll be a good experiment. You're getting some feedback in the chat. Roscoe Chase Cullinane thinks Pat Ford has too many allergies. David Bastida says Pat sounds terrible. You know, a wonderful experiment would be if in this new house, if all this shit goes away, you might be just dwelling in mold down there.
Down here?
What if it's affecting the immune system? I'm laying out everything out on the table.
Imagine if I move in a new house and I jump on camera and I'm 170 pounds and I sound like this and like I'm like ripped.
Just you and Mick, just fully blooded.
Sick. Yeah. But anyway, that thing I just showed you is old. I don't really know how it works. It broke once. Somebody came and fixed it. The new one I have has literal flames in the bottom of it. It's a gas burner.
Yeah, I've got so I've got a flame that you open up like a little contraption. You can see the flame burning in there.
Yes, that is so scary. I almost like backed out when I saw that. How does that not like? What if it just says like "fuck it, I'm getting out," like burns the whole house down?
It hasn't happened yet. The positive is when we would lose like hot water or something like that. I just go down and I open the little flap, and if there's no flame, I'm like, all right, there's no flame, so something's up.
Oh, okay, that's a good way to put it. Oh, all right. Yeah. But like I was nervous as hell about that. And the inspector walked me through it. He told me where the burn points were. It's called a pilot. I don't remember him saying that. But
Don loves being handy.
Fascinating.
Guy drinks
like a handy guy.
5 beers in the garage and he thinks he's the handiest guy in the world. Michigan man thinks I'm censoring him. What is Pat going to do with the dead bodies in his basement of his current house? I would assume you've thought of a plan for that.
I don't have any dead bodies down here. Yeah.
So in this whole process of selling the house, getting rid of the house, you had to sell the fish tanks.
Double-edged sword. That whole unit, and like I saw Don earlier saying that I cooked Zeke. I didn't cook Zeke. I didn't cook any of them. But that whole contraption cost me probably 4 beans. All in the tank, the filter, the fish, the dead fish, getting more fish, like the whole night.
The funeral.
Yeah, the water that I spent on flushing them. My wife goes, there's somebody here to pick up the fish tank. I sold it on Facebook Marketplace. I was like,
oh, they love selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace without telling you, and then you have to go out in your slippers and fucking meet this guy. That's
what I did. And guess how much she sold the whole thing for? Whole kit and caboodle, tank, filter. I gave him rocks. I gave him there's this thing I used to use to clean it that looks like a penis pump. where you like put it in and then you pump it once and it starts picking up all the.
That's not mine. That's not my bag, baby. Shout out Austin Powers.
Shout
all
out
right,
Austin.
So hold on. You included the rocks. You included the penis pump. You spent 4 beans on the whole operation. Doing the right calculation here. Female thought process. I'd say for under $100.
$50. Fucking cash or Rooney Dooney. Guy didn't speak a lick of English. I don't know what the hell he was doing with that fish tank. I was happy to get it. I was happy to get it out of the house. But Jesus, talk about upside down on that investment. $350 in the hole, 10 fish dead. So much.
Are you eventually gonna, like, in the new house, like, is there gonna be a new aquarium, or you think that part of your life is in the past?
I'd like to think I'm past that, but I also think that a lot of the dead fish like that happened, I don't think it was necessarily my fault. I got a bundle deal where I got like the tank and the filter and the water heater, all for a low price, like $200. I feel like I didn't get a great filter. The tank was very green. Thank you, Michigan.
Filter has to be the key to the whole operation. Like, you probably could have spent less on the tank and more on the filter.
If I were to do it all over again, which I might, I think it would be good to get like retribution for those fish. But I don't think I'm going to do it right away. I do like fish a lot.
You don't eat them though, right?
I eat fish. They used to call me fish and chips in high school, in middle school.
Just such a staple for you.
Yeah, every basketball game during I made our middle school basketball team. Believe it or not.
How'd you do in the playoffs?
I don't think we even made it. The performance. This wasn't one of those leagues where if you lose every game, you make it to the playoffs. Everywhere we went, I got fish and chips because I love fish and chips, and everybody started calling me fish and chips. Yeah, there's no playoffs in middle school. Chevy's right. Shout out Chevy on the. He's down under right now in Australia.
I was a
boots in the ground.
What is it? Oh, Turkey Club. Everywhere, like that period where, like you said, you get the same exact thing everywhere you go. When I was in middle school, whatever it was once I discovered Turkey Club, put an extra layer of bread in the sandwich. For some reason, that amazed me, so I got a Turkey Club everywhere I went.
Wow, I didn't know. I don't think I've ever had a Turkey Club, to be honest. I don't
really.
I don't know if I'm going somewhere. I'm not going to get turkey. I can get that in the refrigerator upstairs.
Yeah, well, you could have got the fish out of your tank.
No, but
all right.
I guess that's true. Those are fish sticks. What was I going to say? Oh, do you like the Filet-O-Fish from McDonald's?
No, not particularly. I don't dislike it, but I don't get it. I know it's a big
thing on their menu. I just don't think there's much value in it. The portions aren't good.
Portions
for the price,
don't
you're paying
seem
12.
great.
You're paying $12 where you can get a 10-piece nugget with fries for 10, 11. So I wish they work on the price. Every once in a while they do like a 2 for $6. I get 2 Filet-O-Fishes.
I got a McChicken and fries and a Sprite today. I didn't want to, but I had to. I was in bumfuck Connecticut. I was starving.
My New Year's resolution was to lose weight, and I've backtracked on that. I just don't give a fuck anymore.
I'm trying to figure something out because we're going back to Jamaica in April, and I don't know what to do because I've been eating bad, and I eat late, and I stay up late, and I'm like, I understand that I can come across as thin, but I'm like the classic, like back in the day, KFC. What is it? Skinny fat. I'm becoming like the ultimate skinny fat guy.
Yeah, I think I have to do drugs. Like I have to do Ozempic or something or start to low again. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
Dude, I didn't. I hate to go off topic, and I didn't add this to my list. I don't think I even told you this. Did I tell you I almost died?
No.
About 3 weeks ago.
A lot of us assumed that happens somewhat regularly, but go on.
It was all my own fault because you've been to Baja's, right?
Yeah, I got a bot.
Oh god,
famous story. I installed a Baja's in Warren. It's a whole thing. We'll get into it next time.
Get the freak out of here.
I talked about it on Kane's Corner. Everybody knows about it already.
I've never watched one of those. But I got I got a rice bowl, and I'm getting into shrimp recently. I like shrimp.
I love shrimp.
So I did half shrimp, half steak, queso, corn, the works. I'll make this quick because we have many things. My daughter was kicking my ass. We've done the Baja story? I don't think so. Oh, Kane's Corner. Yeah. My daughter's kicking my ass all night. She wouldn't go to sleep. Finally, at 10:30, 10 o'clock, she falls asleep. My wife gets home from work at 11:30. I'm defeated, and I pull out the leftovers from my bowl, and I sit in the dark, heat it up, and I eat. And I'm eating, and I think I scoop it. I'm like, oh, that's only rice on that.
Like a clump of rice, yeah.
Just a little bit. And I was like, I don't even need to chew it. There was a fucking Mongo shrimp mixed in the middle of the rice. So right there, it's stuck, and I can't breathe. So I'm like, oh, fuck. No one's there. No one's home. The kids are asleep, and I didn't know what to do. So I was literally choking on it.
Oh, you're alone.
I'm alone. So I took a hairbrush and I shoved it all the way down my throat. I took the butt end of I took the butt end of a hairbrush. And I thought that would make me puke it up. I thought it would hit, but it actually worked. Like I
pushed it down.
Yeah, I deep throated a fucking hairbrush, and it pushed it down to like here, so I could get air through. But you know that feeling when it's stuck in your chest,
dude. That's been happening to me lately, and I'm too scared to look it up what that means. Like a lot of my food's getting stuck right there.
Yeah, clip that. So I took ginger ale. I was like, all right, let me disintegrate this bad bitch. Like. It wouldn't work. So I drink ginger ale. It hits the shrimp right back up, and I'm shooting out bubbles. I'm like, holy shit! Like, what the fuck's going on? So I start jumping up, and I'm not gonna do that.
Hey, hold on, time out. Is your gun next to you? Because I know you'll sometimes watch television and.
No, I should have just killed myself.
Well, I was thinking two things. One, you could have just killed yourself, would have been a lot faster. And two, had you died choking on it, and then eventually when whoever came home or when the police arrived, you're sitting on the couch alone in the dark. There's rice and shrimp all over the place and a gun by your side on the couch.
Is it loaded? No, he doesn't know how to load it. So I'm jumping up and down. This turns into 11 o'clock. So, but now I'm trying to burp. I'm like, let me burp, see if that does anything. When I burp, it shoots it right back up. So I'm like, every time I burp, I'm getting closer to choking again. And like this shrimp was not disintegrating. I figured it would. Jumping up and down. Finally, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Because I could breathe. I just couldn't do anything else. I felt like a rock in my chest. I called my neighbor. I was like, can you come over and just punch me in the back? Like, thank God we hadn't moved yet, and he hadn't moved. I'm like, can you just punch me in the back and like get this thing out of here? So he comes over in my garage. I'm like fucking oozing ginger ale. He starts punching me in the back. Nothing happens.
What the fuck, dude?
Nothing happens. And then I was like, you gotta like probably give me the Heimlich. I was like,
I love how like you're sorry about it.
I was like, this is like, it's gay. Like, I think the Heimlich's gay. He's like, I got you. Don't worry. And he's like, but he goes, cross your arms like this. I was like, all right. He picks me up, puts his arms around me like this, cracks my back 3 times, like picks me up and shakes me and cracks my back. He puts me down. I turn around and look at him. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I was like, you just cracked my back. He's like, oh, that's not the Heimlich. That's right. And then he gives me the Heimlich, and instead of coming out, the Heimlich passed it. So after the second,
he did like a reverse Heimlich.
I don't know. After the second like tug at my stomach, I felt it pass through, and I was good.
Dude, that must have been A, terrifying, and B, how good did it feel when it passed? You must have been like fucking euphoric.
I've never felt so relieved. I thought it was going to become like a permanent fixture in my body. Like before I called my neighbor, I called my wife 6 times in a row. So she looks at her phone as I'm getting the Heimlich, and she calls me. I'm like, hold on one second.
Oh my God.
I was pretty close to being like, can you send an ambulance to my house? But don't put the lights on and don't put the sirens on. Like, I don't want people to think that like I got an ambulance coming to my house. But like, can you just come and help me out? But luckily, shout out my neighbor, saved my life.
So
now we're here.
I wonder if he's going to be relieved or like sad that these experiences with you are gone when you move.
He's got to be bummed. But
so what did you guys do? Jerk each other off after in the garage?
No, I was like, thank you. I was like, I don't know what just happened. He's like, are you good? I was like, yeah. And then I dropped to my knees and I pulled down his pants. It was a whole mess of it after that. But no, and then he just went back. He went back to his house, and I messaged his girlfriend the next day. I was like, you can tell your kids that he's a hero.
He goes back home, sits on the couch, turns back on American Idol like nothing ever happened.
I imagine that's what it was. Thank God he's a night owl. Thank God I hadn't moved yet.
This guy has helped you a ton. Car stuff. Didn't he help you with that the frozen hose? For some reason, that sounds like it. You shouldn't say frozen hose. I don't know why, but
yeah, a lot of stuff in this house that I don't know how to do.
Freddie says the old "oops, that's not the Heimlich."
Dude, it felt good to crack my back though. It's the Cairo.
I was going to ask you that. Incredible story. I don't even know where to go from here. I had the fact that I simply walked by Sportsbook Live in Mohegan as my next topic, so I think we can throw that one out the window.
Beautiful casino. Shout out Mudstack.
It was actually packed in there, but it was also a Saturday night, so that might make a difference. We went and saw Dancing with the Stars.
Or the bomber there.
I didn't see him. I was looking for him. What was up with so we all saw Carabas. Oh, go.
How was Dancing with the Stars? I used to love that show. But it's
wasn't
not
that
like
bad
the show anymore, right? It's not really like the show.
No, so they're not being judged on their dances. It's more of like a show. Like there's kind of a theme to it. They try to kind of make it like comedy. They had one of the quote unquote celebrities. It was the kid from the Olympics who did like no, he does like the horse thing. They're like a little twink, but they're muscular kind of, and they spin around on that thing called a horse.
Oh, the pommel horse.
Yes, yeah. He was good.
Little twink.
Yeah. Okay. Shout out Quinlan. The show was good. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, all the chicks are hot, running around, dancing around. I like walking around the casino. It's a night out.
Oh, the casino. Keep me out of there.
Yeah, what were you doing in some random ass casino in New Hampshire?
Some casino in New Hampshire was like that's very funny from Nick. They called and they're like, listen, we need valet parking. We need it now. You're the guy. I know you're the guy. Can you come take a look at this joint? So I did. I scouted it. Easy, all set. Sent him a quote this week. And I was like, I got $20 in my pocket. Put it in the machine. Boom, 500. I go to walk out. I'm like, I gotta go back. I gotta scratch that itch. I put 20 in. I'm like, oh, I'm up 480. Fourth spin, 500 again.
Tell me you left. Yeah, you have to. You walked back in.
So I left that casino.
Don't.
This was in New Hampshire. So you got to think about it this way. I passed by Twin River on the way home.
Mm-hmm. What's it called now, by the way? That's not Bally's anymore. No, I think
Bally's.
Are you sure? I could have sworn someone else. It's still Bally's?
Still Bally's. Oh, yeah. I know.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I did the same thing. I said, there's no chance my wife's listening because I told her that I was going to scout a property, but I was really going there with $20 in my pocket, ready to rock.
So on the way home from New Hampshire, you stopped at Bally's?
Yeah. And I was there, and I got a text like, where are you? Like, when are you coming home?
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to run. It was only 5 o'clock. It was only like 40 minutes I was there, but I found this one machine that had all these bright lights and noises, and I was like, let's roll. $20 turned into 140. I was on my way. Like, I would do that every day from sunup to sundown.
Are you moving further or closer to Bally's at your new house?
Further to Bally's, closer to Mohegan. So big leagues. Big leagues.
That might not be good. What were you doing at the Paw Sox? Weren't you scoping stuff out at the Paw Sox Stadium at McCoy?
Oh yeah, that was sad. Because
you guys were
all that stuff. I was there like 2 days before that.
Are you guys getting that location parking wise?
No, we made a pitch for it. They're making it like a high school or a middle school. But the Rhode Island Football Club, the soccer team, they're playing their games at Tidewater Stadium, which is down near there. It's like a mile away. So we needed it as like a backup lot, but it's just not going to work.
Okay, got it. Oh, speaking of towns, that was weird that I was surprised Lucy Burge, after she left my house, she tweeted about being in Warren. That was weird. That was odd.
You crushed that one. Fuck yeah. Congratulations, brother.
And she knew spots. Like the
we're applying like there's no tomorrow.
Burrs Hill Park, like that's a classic. That is crazy though. The thing she was talking about, they're legitimately trying to sell the Dell's Lemonade, which is just like a little shack, for $975,000.
That's crazy.
Now, granted, it comes with 2 trucks and I think 5 like carts. But like, if you buy that, making your money back would be nearly impossible selling lemonade.
You got to think on a good day. What are those things? $4?
Yeah, probably anywhere between 2 and 5 or 6 based on the size.
$4. You get the right location, 16-hour shift. I'm saying you might flip 800 of those things. That's probably
it is right on the bike path.
Let's call it 800. That's $800 for 16 hours per cart. You got to pay the labor. You got to pay the insurance on the vehicles. You got to pay insurance on the operation. You probably have to have a business license, which is going to cost you something. The ROI is not there in my eyes.
But I don't think so.
That's why I don't get into that game. I don't know the Lemmy game like that.
Maybe you try to get a liquor license. Like, is that insane? Like, maybe you could do like boozy lemonade or something. I don't know. I don't really.
But selling those in public might be an issue.
That's true because it's all outdoor. Yeah, I don't know.
It's actually the definition of open container if you go that route. You could do it under the table. But at that point, why not just sprinkle a little fat in there and make it a business? You know what I mean?
Fenn has it, Warren. Have you seen for years? There's bumper stickers, Save the Bay, right?
Yes.
Have we?
I can confirm we have not.
We haven't saved the bay. Which bay?
Yeah, we do it.
What bay?
We do a beach. Narragansett. We do a beach cleanup every year, and it is a disaster. My God.
Who's we?
The fabulous team at Bleep Parking.
Oh, okay. I saw some of your guys again today.
Probably fucking smoking cigarettes or something in the driveway.
Guy was being a little bitch, dude. He was like, he wasn't standing by the his little booth. He was standing inside because it was cold. It's like, dude, stand by your fucking podium.
Fucking loser.
Oh yeah. So, do the guys who work the attendant booths, are they like anti-app or an anti like button stuff because their job is obsolete?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Locations that are transition.
Jesus.
When you automate a facility, you basically wipe the cashier and wipe the CSR. In some instances that want to focus on customer service, you keep the CSR, but that model is designed to save you on labor. You pay an upfront cost on the parks per lane. Per lane for everything all in, it's like 25 grand. Civil work can run you like 30 grand. So you're paying a decent amount. A lot of these are like $1 million installs. And the point of it is to save payroll over time. Now, the locations that use like the app, the scan to pay or whatever it is, they're not really looking to replace staff. It's just making a faster transaction process. And you enter your email. So you can add you to an email blast, all that.
I hate the apps, dude. I really do. I'm sorry. I hate it.
Listen, I'm with you, brother. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. That's why we introduced Apple Pay.
So is that like a QR code, and then how does that transaction work out?
Yeah, so you pull a ticket when you enter, like you usually would, or you get a ticket, and then you scan the QR code.
But all of that's better than when they just like you park anywhere. Like let's say it's a lot, and then at the entrance of the lot, it's like, oh, by the way, download this app and give us your license plate number. Like that to me turns into a whole thing. Yeah,
that sucks. That's not a great model.
Yeah,
and then
that's
it's
bad.
like a loyalty thing, but the apps is just a faster way that you scan the QR code, brings you to the payment portal, you type in your ticket number, and then tells you how much you owe when you leave. You use Apple Pay to pay. And then if you have a license plate on file and the lanes have license plate recognition, the gate will realize that your plate is paid for because your ticket is paid for, and the gate will go up.
Moving on. What do you got on Trump, on the inauguration and Trump being back in office in general? I'm sure you got a couple of hot takes.
Brother, we are living.
There you go.
That's a good segue. So I asked Menners, and he was like, "Yes, say it as much as you want. Like, I don't care." He's like, "You can say this word. It doesn't matter if it gets us taken off of YouTube."
I dropped
Can
it
I
already.
Have you?
Yeah, in this
on
very
stream
tonight with you earlier. You're gonna have to go back and watch the tape. Oh, when you were talking about your neighbor in the garage, it slipped out.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. I was too dialed in.
You're just so used to hearing it at home, calling your kids. That didn't go where I
feel
go.
uncomfortable. Like listen, hand up. I've started using it again. Like if I
It's
see
back.
some,
yeah.
I think the word is back. It's what they call cigarettes in Europe, and it's also what a bundle of sticks is. So I just wanted to know if I could use that again. I want to I don't think it's offensive. I don't go out of my way to call people the. But
No, it has to land.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to see a good opening, and it's got to land. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just throw it. Be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like you can't do that. But you know.
Did you see? And I don't know if this is AI or not, but there was a video of Trump cheersing someone, and instead of the champagne, it was Diet Coke. That is fucking. He drinks. No, he doesn't drink, but putting Diet Coke in your champagne glass and cheersing, that is all time. Unbelievable.
The king is back. The king is back.
And the prince that was promised is Barron. I'm all in on Barron. I think I fucking love Barron.
When I could, he's the GOAT, that kid. I'm telling you, he's dialed in.
Those videos where he's like 10 feet tall. Did you see those? I watched those all night, dude.
I was looking for that filter all day. I was like, how could I find this video? But
that's so
good. He is a big dude.
He's huge. They say he's like 6'9".
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 69. That's yeah. Also, Carrie Underwood, when she just kind of mouthed, "I'll sing it," that was what hot AF.
Chills down my spine. That useless twat Kamala's in the background, like ugh,
like why? Like she did, like the sound was going. There was like a glitch, like, and then she just decides, "Oh, I'll sing it," and she sings it perfectly. Like, what could anyone be possibly upset about that? No matter what side of the aisle you're on.
Kamala's just pissed that her old boy toy Doug beats the hell out of their nannies. That's what she's up in arms.
That's a fact.
You know?
That is a fact.
Fact Jack. Oh, speaking of Fact Jack, shout out Stuttering John. Rest in peace. He retired.
Yeah, what's going on? Do you want to give us everybody an update?
We only have a certain amount of time. I can give you the whole story as to why he left, but I will tell you one thing: that him and I had a 14-minute long phone call on New Year's Day.
I believe
where he explained why he was leaving, thanked me for being loyal, asked me what my name was. Then he said, "All right, now what's your real name?" He's a
guy's on the ball.
But he's in a better place now. He's out of the Dabbleverse, so I miss his shows, but I wish him well. I wanted to just say that.
There you go.
Shout out Stuttering John.
Rest in peace.
Truly.
What else do we got here? I had to sleep in so we went to New Hampshire this weekend. Okay. Rented an Airbnb, nice place. Went to Loon. Went snowboarding for the first time in like 4 months. 4 years rather. Oh. I was. Do you ski or snowboard?
No, I'm afraid.
I was terrified going up the chairlift for the first time. I was like, actually considering, like, do I even know how to do this anymore? And then once you start going down, you kind of get the hang of it again.
Once you're cruising, you're cruising.
You're cruising, dude. And I then, in typical fashion, I did that one day. I did 5 runs. So I've done 5 runs in 4 years. And when I got home, I was on Amazon looking up like new snowboarding boots and a new jacket and new pants. I was like, oh, this is going to become my personality now.
Yeah, you're going to be a snowboard guy.
No, I'm just not. I'll do all that. I might even buy it all and then just not go again. I do things like that. I get impulsive.
There's a snowboarding brand. I think it's called like Shred or something. And all their lettering is like this. So it's like a hoodie that just says Shred. Like, I don't even snowboard, but I want it.
You probably have one. Have you gotten one, right?
I think it's in my cart, but I haven't purchased it. It's very expensive. I got to buy this damn house first.
Oh, speaking of in the cart, you know what I did recently? And I do this quite a bit. I wanted to get a new wardrobe. Been wearing the same clothes for a long time. Ordered a bunch of stuff. around not half, maybe a little less than half of the stuff, like a couple shirts, pair of pants, whatever, like work stuff. I don't like, or it doesn't fit me well. I can't bring myself to return it. Like it just seems like a whole operation, dude. I'd rather just take the tags off, keep it, and never wear it.
Couldn't agree with you more. It's such a process to return something. Like I have a bag in my front seat right now that I'm just never going to bring back. It's from Lowe's. It's like ceiling lights. I don't even have ceiling lights. I don't know why I bought them. I'm the same way. It's easier just to like, I convince myself that I'll fit into it at some point, or I'll give it to somebody at some point. Like when, I don't know.
A store I can probably handle. Like I did manage to return something from Old Navy that I got for Christmas, but if it's a like I ordered it and then I have to find a way to get it back to these people, never in a million years.
You gotta go to UPS. You gotta have them scan your thing. They bring you out a receipt. I want nothing to do with it. I'd rather find it a new home somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
Or just throw it in my closet.
Right. I can't do it. That's true. Have the bird sell them for a third of what you paid. That's a very good point. But then the problem is, the only issue with that, Don, you almost have to pretend it's old stuff. Because if I tell my wife, oh, I dropped $400 online, don't like half the stuff, and by the way, I'm not returning it, she'd lose her mind.
I don't know why it's so funny, but he said, have the bride sell it for a third of what you paid.
Oh, I read
bird. Have the bird. Let the old bird do it. Let's see what else I have on my list. I think I have something.
Have you watched any Minifan stuff? Like what are the chances you've ever watched a Brando show?
Low. Seems like a nice guy.
He had Sneaks on recently.
I did want to watch that one.
I was pissed though, because and I think I told you this, I legitimately wanted to ask Sneaks if he would come on one of these a Drips episode, even for just like 10 minutes or whatever. I wanted to ask him about lattes. Like I had a full like latte slate lined up, and on that fucking show, someone asked, it might have been Mikey Grabbags. Someone asked him in the chat, and he talked about it, and I was like, God damn it! There goes my segment right there.
I would like to. It would be funny to have him come on and just talk about construction, and then be like, "All right, guys, have a good day," and just leave. But at some point, he's gonna be like, "You fucking losers, still listen to Kirk every day? What a fucking disaster he is, huh?"
It was great. Every single name.
Respectfully, I want no problems.
You're fine. He's a fan. The best is every name that got brought up. He's a fucking dummy. He's another one of these retards. It's one of these Boston personalities. And he's calling Brandon like a dummy right to his face. He's like, he's like, if you think that, you're even dumber than I thought you were, Brandon.
I listen to PRC Chops. That's a good show.
Yeah, good show.
He does a fantastic job. I listen to my man Nick Tacular's show. What else is floating out there right now? I don't.
So we had the return of Mike and the Minifans. It was Mick and the Minifans.
Yep, I saw bits and pieces of that. That one
good episode.
There, I left. Yep. But what else? What else is there? I'm trying to think. Oh, our boys Jackson and Tim.
Yep, fantastic show. Obviously, show.
Robbie. Yep, I listen to Robbie. I like how we get some of the sneak peeks before the chat. And then, Fireside Chats, Freddy's. I listen to all Freddy's. Actually, I listen to a lot. And I just won't listen to anything Kane related or Menors related, because I have this thing, like, I was actually talking to my therapist about it. And he's like, what do you think about serial killers? I was like, I don't like them. He's like, well, you shouldn't surround yourself with them, or you shouldn't watch their shows.
Decent
so
advice.
At that point, I was like, I gotta cut Kane out of my rotation, unfortunately. So if I'm missing some good stuff, I apologize. I really should have listened to your.
Mike Grabbags brings up maybe something you could somehow get yourself back into Kane with. It's good audio of Kane cutting lettuce. The audio form was great. Yeah, and Freddie has an excellent show. He will be live. Excuse me, Pat.
Freddie does a great job.
I'm promoting a show right now. He'll be live tomorrow night, 9:00, with, I believe, if all goes well, a pretty special guest.
Who? No, don't say it.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say it. And actually, I don't know how special they really are. But you know who it is, obviously. Let me see what we can. Go
Roscoe
ahead.
said this. Roscoe said this twice. Mikey, I don't believe Pat has commented on chicken fries implants. I've already said it. Brand chicken fries implants are like going to buy a new car and be like, I want a Porsche, and walking out of the dealership with a Honda Fit. If you're gonna get A's or B's or C or whatever they are, like, don't bother. Go for the Grand Slam. If there's not 2 D's minimum, what's up?
You think you're disappointed? I was one of the first guys on the beat.
Horny bastard. That was unbelievable.
Someone pulling that out from 2022. I looked at my phone. I saw like 10 notifications. I was like, oh, I wonder if, like, I don't know, we were announcing drips or something like that. I had no idea. When I saw, like, my brain immediately went to the date. So when you look and you see people like before I even knew what anyone was retweeting or tweeting, when I saw that it was from 2022, I was like, no, this can't be good. Like, someone pulled something. And I'm like, why? When did I comment on fucking Brianna Chicken Fry? Like, nice. Can't wait to check M out. Like, apostrophe or whatever that thing is, EM. Like, what are you doing? It was wonderful. Wonderful.
Imagine if you replied back, we're like, no worries, I'll give you a sneak peek.
Yeah, here they are. That's what I thought was going to happen. Like, in the DM, she's like, you know what? Out of all the people who commented on this, here you go.
This guy right here, he's got something. It's a little apostrophe next to the M.
So we do have breaking news. Tomorrow night, Fireside Chats, along with Freddie, the host. You have Tom Shattuck and Dying Guy. So big night on the network tomorrow night.
Oh, Freddie, you were really rolling too. What the fuck you doing?
Listen, the man's got a list, and the man is going to go down that list and is not running dry anytime soon.
Freddie does a great job, takes that show very seriously. I'm sure Shattuck will be on the ball with everything. I like Dying Guy a lot. He's just struggling on Twitter.
I wonder how it will be like containing Shattuck. Like, if it depends what kind of Shattuck you get. Like, remember when he went on the show and everyone thought he was like absolutely.
I can't stop spunking with his wife. He's got like 7 kids.
Well, there's that, and he gets jittery sometimes. So we'll see. It'll be a good dynamic.
Well, Manners didn't like me commenting on his wife's post. I thought it was factual. They had an inauguration party, and I just said, she's like, I can't wait to do this again.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
For another 4 years. Apparently, that makes me a cunt.
I will admit, I had to read your tweet like 5 times to get what you meant.
Room 40
I get it now. What?
Crushes. Room 40's nuts in your mouth.
Oh,
remind me of like
no, not that one. I was saying like, oh, you can't do it soon every 4 years. Like, I get it now, but when I was reading it, for some reason, it didn't compute.
Was it like a Henway?
Henway what?
Still right.
Huh?
Was it a Henway?
What am I supposed to say? What's a Henway? Henway what?
About 5 or 6 pounds.
Nailed it.
Back, baby.
Did you?
I have lost my mind.
Did you like any of the? Because I feel like some of them are right up your alley. The Mayo stand-up.
He's such an idiot. I loved it. I think you and me would have had a blast. Like,
I wish I could. You were supposed to go to that.
Yes, I was, and then I forgot, and then I saw that it was on Friday. I was like, "Fuck, I should have gone."
If I was around, I definitely would have went.
I love that uncomfortable humor. Like, where's my mom?
Yeah, where's my therapist?
Where's my wife? Where's my therapist? Good for him. I like busting man's balls. Good for him. That took some nuts to get up there. I could never do that.
Yeah, you'd almost have to put them in wheelbarrows.
Well, yeah, that joke. He's referring to South Park. He's something else, that guy.
It was just so on the nose, but